Many of the fortunes built in the world were built when people work as a collective to build
I
wealth for
can't
their
hear Jimmy.
community and their family. So, with that being said, let's talk about collective wealth today on Friday. Brought to you by the Black Wealth Rebels. This is Freedom Friday. My name is Jimmy, and I am joined by Corey as well as our sister Chastity. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. Living large. Living La Vida Loca. Chaz, can you not hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Jimmy.
Oh
Oh, Corey,
man,
you can hear me, right?
Okay, let me
I can
leave
hear
and come.
you, but I can't. Now, Chaz can't hear you.
Yeah, this is wild. Listen, man, for the folks that are tuning in with us, please let us know who's here. If you are watching live, if you're watching this on a replay, shoot us a message on a replay as well. We are going to talk about cooperative economics, right? We talk about cooperative economics a lot, but this is based upon a video that we were watching online. We thought it was dope. So, we're going to share the video, get your perspective, talk about our perspectives. But before we do that, though, Cole, what's up, brother? How are you, man? How are you feeling personally?
I'm personally feeling all right. I'm just life out here, life, and bro, I'm out here trying to when you're trying to build things, man, it's labor intensive, man. So uh I'm like 90% of the way for building a website um that I want to use, the equivalent exchange joint I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
About 90% through that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. All
it's
right. No, that's
I
that's
don't
that's
I don't
dope.
have I don't have like a GitHub though. I gotta get in the 21st century, so I gotta get um
Gotta get your repository, share all your information, your data on the GitHub. Listen, for the folks that are watching live, please let us know who's here. I see a number of people have chimed in or pulled up to watch this live, so let us know who's here. We're going to talk about cooperative economics. We're going to share a video that sparked this conversation. But I'm checking out my folks because I see Dr. Chaz got the next generation. You over there doing grandmom duties.
Yeah, I still wanted to come home. These have been my trading partners this week. Miss
Okay.
Andrea and
love to hear
Miss
that.
Amir is in the back. So again, I will be teaching them how to trade. They probably
Okay.
will not be workers.
This is how young we start. We start the generation extremely young, man.
We
I got
start when they still on the bottle.
listen, man. My great nephew about to turn 6 months, and I be bothering him and getting on his nerves. But that's what we do, man. We start them soon as they born, man, and that's what we about. And this also ties into what we're going to talk about today. We talk about building as a collective. Kamari will be here soon. He had to step off for a second, but he will be right back. But we're going to talk about cooperative economics. We're going to talk about nepotism. We're going to talk about family, and these are the things we want to talk about as we talk about building wealth. You're going to share the story, but Jarrell's in the building. What's up, Jarrell? How are you? Appreciate you pulling up as always, man. Jarrell is in the village, man. Um, what else we got going on? What else we got going on? New Rawman. What's up, New Rawman? How are you, man? Thanks for pulling up as always. We appreciate your support. For the folks that have just pulled up, let us know who's here. Today, we're talking about a $1 billion motel empire, which was built on cooperative economics. It's interesting that we're going to have this conversation. I got a meeting tomorrow morning with a group of investors here in the city at 8 a.m. They drawing with the time, but I'm looking forward to that meeting. And I was thinking about that as I saw this video. Because a lot of us don't understand the power of the collective. And Corey talks about this. He talks about the equivalent exchange, which is a project that he's working on to try to get people to exchange their labor.
Goods and services
Yeah.
instead of money, man. Because in this economy, our money. See, I spend a lot of time looking at the way our money is going, and at this point, our money is going to be, is going to be worth toilet paper soon. So we got to find a way. We got to find a way to be able to exchange without having that as a medium. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we got Bitcoin, we got gold, we got silver, we got any number of cryptos that you want to exchange in. But um, I think the I think the most powerful thing is to build community through the exchange of services, through networking. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
um, I personally think that um, the
No,
way to
so
over the way to overcome a lot of the stuff that's going on is just for us to work together. Like Chance and my wife, you know, like Chad said, she passed my wife a survey. My wife passed one back. You know what I mean? That's
So no, that's super
she
dope.
taught us, but she taught us how to do it. You know what I mean? Like when Chas was buying her house, we showed her the whole setup. You know what I mean? And now she's able to help other people do the same thing that she's doing. So like it's man, listen, you went about an exchange, you know what I mean? We
No,
always
that's super dope, man. And those positive stories, like reinforce the fact that it is power there, right? There's always power in the collective in various ways. Always talk about the four agents of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. What I'm getting ready to share is also a story of that.
Yep.
By the way, Dr. Chaz, how old is the youngster? And
3 months,
three
and my
months.
grandson is 2 years old and 2 months.
Nice, nice. So for those that's tuning in, we start the training at the day they're born. You know what I mean? This that's
Day
what we
zero.
about
We
here.
start
Yeah.
day zero.
Yeah, day zero they get trained. So that's what we about. But
See how she looking at the screen? She done
I
already
see, I
seen the chart
see,
earlier. She
I
know the
see,
charts was on there
I
earlier,
see.
so she good.
She saw the bull flag. All right, but listen though, I don't know if we saw no bull flags today, but that's another story. So listen, let's get into this video. I'm gonna share it now.
Patels.
I want to get
What
you
is that
guys'
story?
perspective.
80% of all the motels in the US are on the
All right, let me start it from scratch again. Right, for those watching live, I want you to get your thoughts on this video as well. Make sure y'all can hear it and start it from the beginning. But and Corey, let me know also if you can hear it, because I see Jamil's in the building. Jamil, I see you, bro. I see you. I'm gonna get to you in a second. I'm just making sure this video is set up correct, because I want to make sure everybody sees this video. And some of y'all probably have already seen it because y'all be on the internets. All right, but hold up though. Let me get the volume there.
Patels.
Mhm.
What is that story?
80% of all the motels in the US are under Patel ownership.
It was a family?
It's an ethnic group
Okay.
in India more than 100 years ago. And when they landed in the US, they basically really didn't have any skills that would allow them to get good jobs. What a few of them started to do was they realized that if they bought a motel, a small 10 or 20 room motel, the family could live in one or two of the rooms and run the motel. Now, motels are very labor intensive businesses. So what they did is when a Patel took over a motel, they fired all the staff and the family took over all the jobs, the cleaning and front desk and everything else, right? When a Patel took over a motel in an area, what they were able to do is they were able to undercut the prices of all the other motels in the area because they have no labor. If everyone else is charging $25 a night, they're charging, $19 a night. So the occupancy was higher than everyone else. And they saved their money, and then what they would do is buy the next motel, send the nephew to run it, and then buy the next motel. This started happening in the early 70s, and when you fast forward to today, 80% of all the motels are under Patel ownership. And this 0.1% population is controlling 80% of the motels in the country.
So I have no idea why Kamari edited that clip like that.
What percent he say?
80% of the motels are owned by one ethnic group known as the Patels, based upon
No,
them
but
all working together.
what I'm saying is he said something like 4% or something like that is owning 80% of the motels or something crazy like that.
1% of the population is owning 80% of the hotels.
Oh yeah, yo, that's wow.
Yeah. But did you peep how they came? Well, first of all, they started this as a necessity, but did you peep how they worked together to build this to where it is? That is the point, the moral of that story. So for those watching, what do you think about that video? What do you think about that specific video? But let me also see that Jamil pulled up. We got Detroit in the building. What up, Jamil? How are you? Appreciate you pulling up. Miss Edie is in the building.
Miss Edie. Hey,
So
Miss
look at the
Edie.
pretty baby. That's right. The next
She said, "Hey,
generation.
Amora."
The next generation. We train them from the day they're born. Let's see what else we got here. I like to share. Where's the finance rebel? So Kamari was just here. He had got a call from a client, said he'd be right back. It's October 10th, and by the 15th, he got to get those folks that filed that extension. I'm saying that because I'm one of them.
Cup in the car. What's on the floor?
I'm terrible. Jamil says somebody promoting the Nate Brick Hotel $40 special. Yeah, you're out of control. Liz, what's up, Liz? Liz, love the new profile pic. You know, your body in
That's
the look away
beautiful.
pose.
Love
Yeah,
the fro.
love the new profile pic. You know, shout out to Liz. I'm right off 75, and there's about 15 motels, and all of them are Patel, right? So that's proof
Damn.
positive that that story is true. You know, again, one ethnic group owns 80% of the motels that we have. When you see how you can build when you find a market no one else is focused on in that space, yeah, that's interesting, right? Because they did that over time, but they did it by working together, and I think that to me is the biggest part of the story. How it wasn't about ego, it was about building and continuously building, right? And now they probably have generation after generation that's going to be like, getting education and starting their life in a different place than others. So created a system to solve a problem. Damn, that's gotta respect that people on the same page for that. Yeah, they on the same page for that. So let's see. We got Rye says, "What up, fam? Salute to you guys for another banger." And what got me is the fact that he said we fired all the employees like it was nothing. They didn't come to play at all, at all. And he definitely said that no games were being played. No games were being played.
Mari.
There he is. We just asked about you, beloved. They said, where's the finance rebel? Here you go.
I'm sure y'all slandered me, especially you.
Oh, I did.
No.
I sent you on one part, just one part. I was like, I don't know why you edited this video like that. You could have took it the way I sent you the video, and just but you had to add extra text to it.
Stop complaining. How about you just do the work?
I mean,
I'm being honest with you, bro.
That's a simple fix.
I'm being honest with you, bro. I mean, you cut my guy, Monish's head off and all that. And by the way, his name is Manish Pabrai. They call him this is not my term for him, but they call him the Indian Warren Buffett. This is the guy telling the story, by the way.
Right. But you know me, my work. I didn't do that intentionally.
I know, but I mean, you might have had a couple of drinks or something, man. I know you kind of stressed out. Tenants got you stressed out. So, yeah, I mean,
Nah, listen, man. Corey, I don't know if Jimmy told you. We probably had the best soul food in the city of Philadelphia.
Oh my God! So yesterday I went.
Yeah.
So yesterday I went to a art show last night, right?
We got
so Kamari's at the art show. I'm like, yo, let's go get a grub, right? And went to Fia. Shout out to I want to shout her out for two reasons, right? Shout out to my sister Felicia, man. Who owns Amina's, Ivana's, Fia. I want to shout her out for another reason. So for those who don't know, I sit on the board of a nonprofit called Inspiring Minds. And we have an event coming up this Thursday. It's a gala. By the way, Liz, are you free on Thursday? I'm gonna send you a ticket if you want to come through. So we have an event this Thursday, and we do raffles, to raise money for the nonprofit. So we put things as part of these raffles. So I was gonna put like a dinner for two to one of Felicia's restaurants into one of the raffles. So I called her and told her like, yo, I want to put a dinner for two in there. And I was like, I just want to come pay for it to get it. And she was like, I got you. You ain't got to pay for it. It's on me. So that's how thorough she is. Yeah.
That's love.
Felicia's dope. She's super dope. So I want to shout her out for that too. But I also want to shout her out because Kamari and I was at the one what was it, Fia, right?
Black Hen.
I'm sorry, not Fia, Black Hen. We went to Black Hen yesterday.
Black Hen.
Dog.
Soul food in Philadelphia.
Dog.
I bullshit you not, Core.
Dog.
We got you. We take
Yo, I'm about to say, hold on. It was a Thursday night.
Jimmy, what did I say though? What did I say? I said,
gotta get Corey. He said, gotta get Corey here. Core. Core. Listen, bro. It happened because I was out there. You know what I mean? Long story. We'll talk afterwards. But anyway, after we was in the joint, I was like, let's go get a grub. And he's like, yo, we got to bring Corey here. Because this fried chicken, mac and cheese, candy yams, I'm sorry. I'm pontificating. But Ant says, I believe it. Where I'm at, Houston, Texas, is heavily Patel dominated. They be getting busy. Liz says, thanks, y'all. Pardon the typos. It's all good. Group economics. That's what we talking about. The game changer. Liz, I'm asking you where you at on Thursday. I want to send you a ticket to this event, man. It's on Thursday evening. One band. That's right. One band, one sound. I don't know why they just don't call them Patel Motel or Motel Patel, because I know how some of y'all will be. Some of y'all wouldn't go there, but you put a, Motel 6 and one of these other corporate names on there. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. Marriott at this point doesn't even own a majority of their hotels. They're owned by other people. They just use Marriott for the network and, the Bonvoy network. And, Marriott slaps their name on it. It gets a piece of the action. Marriott at this point is the act. But the fact is, they got that brand that people stand behind. They see that Marriott name, they're going to go there. They see that Hilton name, they're going to go there. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of it. I think the Patel group came into my area. All of a sudden, they took over the motel and a few blocks down and own a restaurant and buying homes in the area. I often see them walking as a group family. Hey, man, listen, I ain't mad at it, man. Big Rory means business. Listen, man.
Trying to bully me, man. I'm
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
Not going.
If they name the motels Patel, they'll lose business. That's what I was saying. That's Simon. Salute to you as well. I don't know about that fact. I've only seen the Patel brothers grocery stores. Listen, I think that when they have these big brands, people tend to buy into bigger known brands, right?
But America is racist, so we can't.
Damn, he's right to the point.
Listen, man, we gotta stop fucking around, man. Tell her what it is.
See, this is why me and Kumar get along so well, man. We gotta stop beating around the bush and stop.
No, I think that's part of it, but I do think it's another part, Core. Right outside of that, when people buy into big brands, right? I mean, listen, Starberry showed you that, man. Starberry gave you the same product, you know what I'm saying, same quality.
Ooh.
And what y'all do? Y'all clown Starberry.
Stefan Marbury.
Y'all clowned him.
And what color is Stefan Marbury? What group does he belong to?
He's a brother.
What gang is
Shaq did the same thing.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yo, I'm about to just get off this joint because y'all was out last night. Y'all ate the greatest food in the history of great food, and y'all ain't say shit.
Yo, listen, you ain't had no way to get out there, bro.
How you know I ain't had no way to get out there? I could have walked.
I mean, that is a fact. Right?
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you though. After tasting that dog, next time I might tell you to walk. It's worth it, yo. It's worth it, yo. Listen, we can hit it back up this weekend, bro.
And listen, Jim snuck me last night. He did me good, you know.
Paul, hey, yo, I did none of that. I did nothing like that. What do you mean?
The gutter.
Yo, Mario is so flagrant, yo.
What I'm talking about. We do it. We play a game. Whoever gets the bill pays the bill, and I always sneak attack Jim for the bill. So right. I got him like the last 5 times, but he got me last night.
I definitely did because we went out on after the Saturday school. Remember we went Corey had rolled out the Joy pulled up. Corey rolled out, but he got me then. We went to our spot. You know what I'm saying? Our black owned Rich Fall Boutique or whatever. So he got that one. So I got him yesterday pretty good though.
Crazy as I was sitting across the table from him. These hands are so fast.
Hey, listen, man. Yeah. We fight the other way. We fight over who's gonna pay. We try to see who's gonna pay. Anyway, Liz says I'm free and ready to. Liz, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna text you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? While Rory Marr do his thing, he wanna keep showing off that grub. Corey gonna sock him in a minute though.
Those look like those Maxwell pretty wings.
You know what I mean?
So we was out with our pinky finger up, y'all. So Jimmy ordered dessert. I usually don't order dessert, but I want to see how the rich get it.
Here he go. Slander.
Listen, you gotta listen.
Jim had his pinky finger up now?
You gotta listen to this, man. The banana pudding was fire.
I'll never know. I don't like banana pudding.
Listen, it was
I had peach cobbler. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was a fire.
Super fire.
Yeah, the best banana pudding I've ever had. Fire.
Did it have a lot of cookies?
Not a lot, but it had like a layer underneath, like a crust layer. It was fire. It was fire. All right, I'm sorry. I think I'm disrupting the show.
It's all good. It's all good.
I can't do the banana pudding. It looked like baby food, so I can't make myself eat it. Like it just, you know.
Do you eat candy yams?
Candy yams was fire.
Yes.
I'm not trying to get your personal business. I mean actual candy yams that
yes,
you know.
But only normally I'll make my own like from scratch. So
Okay.
I'm a candy yam like kind of connoisseur because my grandmother taught me how to make them when I was a kid, and if if it don't meet the standard, then I'm kind of picky with it. Like I don't like that look mushy. I wouldn't eat that.
But it's
fire, super fire. By the way, I just want to say on the record, not on the record, but Liz, I just sent you a text message with the link for the event, and I sent you a code to get a free ticket. So
it could taste the most amazing in the world. Like I'm a
Thank you,
texture and looks person, so if it look weird or if it look like it got a bad, like it looked like baby food. That looked like something I would feed my kids before they had teeth.
Yeah, I want to share this because I find this funny because this is the second person to say this in the last couple of weeks. You know how difficult it is to get Kamari outside.
I mean, so actually, Liz calls me that on the regular. So
listen,
but shout out to our brother Karan. Karan said a couple of weeks ago. He said, "Man, we gotta get Kamari outside more."
So I don't like coming outside because y'all tease me too much. I'm tired of being bullied by y'all.
Hey, Joyce. Joyce says we need. Yo, why you keep taking down the comments, bro?
No, I got you.
If you want to run the board, go ahead, man. I ain't gonna stop you.
Just wanted to remind everybody about the free Bitcoin giveaway. That's all. You got it. Go ahead, rock out.
You sure? I mean, I just want to make sure we acknowledge Joyce's comment because Joyce had a great comment that we got to talk about.
Yes,
we need to attend the annual African American Hotel Ownership and Investment Summit and Trade Show. So, when is the next one?
Yeah, we need dates.
Joyce, I'm just asking if you know, can you share that with us? When is the next one? Because I've heard about that often. I've never been to one, but I'd definitely be interested in going.
But we also need to have our sister Aquania on, who is a member of a Black hotel consortium, who I know goes to that.
Okay. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda. I'm right about what? I'm right about everything.
Okay, here we go. I don't know why you said that, Rhonda. Yeah, man.
That's my dog. Like,
Jamil said the Patels are also starting to buy up local Mexican restaurants.
Hey, just dominate everything.
Because they putting the Mexicans they rounding the Mexicans up.
Yo.
And I'm not even saying that facetiously. I'm just saying that's exactly
everybody up.
Yeah, I'm not even saying that on no like it's funny. Like
no, I got you. You're dead serious. You're dead serious.
Yeah, I'm dead up. Like they.
And what's up with you, Aunt? America is racist. Hey, yeah, put a mask on the business and make your own move.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna start with the Starberry slander, huh? Starberry was eating Vaseline though. I mean, listen, man, he was in China going through a moment right there, man. Let's not disrespect Starberry, man. He still tried what he tried.
He a Hall of Fame ball player too.
By the way, and is also telling you, come on, you wild. Hey, yo, where's that food from? It's from the Black Hen on Chestnut Street.
I'm not doing that with y'all, man.
But you definitely not. Pause. Hey, look, hey, yo, Rory Mari is always wilding. Jarrell, I know he is, man. Kate Dickey, what's good? What's good?
Not wilding, man. I'm just a black man who's confident with his sexuality. That's all.
Liz, appreciate that, Liz. You know, it's all love. It's definitely all love. Liz, I gotta call you about something else too. I'm working on something else I gotta call you about. That casserole style. Corey like the sliced yams, those to match well with his fried chicken and mac. Yeah. See? Thank you, Liz. See, Liz sees what it is. Kamari is the low-key bully. He's the biggest bully of all of us, to be honest with you.
I am humble and meek. I do not want any smoke.
I attend Neighborhood in 2023, the National Summit. Put them associated Black hotels on the. Okay.
That's
dope. I wonder what the next one. So it's usually in July. All right, so that gives us some time too. If it's in July, we can prepare for it. Yep. All right, that's dope. I'm gonna look that up. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you for that, because I definitely would love to go.
Joyce, are you a hotel owner?
Joyce, if you don't mind sharing, I'll add that to it, because I don't want you to put yourself on a platter by the Patels also. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I was gonna say my wife wants an apartment complex or a hotel. I don't know which one is more feasible, but I did hear from like another person online that they have a friend here in Conroe, and the hotel's not doing that well. Like just the economy and getting the amount of people in that they need to stay afloat. As far as labor, but that goes to show you with the family, they don't. When you have a family that's about the program, it works. You know, some people will be like, I don't want to do laundry, or I don't want to clean the rooms, or I don't want to do dishes and things like that. That family, the people knew their place, they knew their roles and their positions, and it runs like a well-oiled machine.
I
Right.
think that I think that's
You
also
go
part of the
from you go
story.
from cleaning one to owning one. You see what I'm saying? Like you go from cleaning one to owning one
Yo,
at a certain point.
Kamari, did you ever finish that the podcast doc I sent you on Hilton?
I did.
So did you peek, right? So for those who don't know the story, the Hilton brand is like the
Right.
biggest brand in hotels there is, but he was broke at the age of 44, and he's having it wasn't going his way, and he moved his family into one of the hotels. Like, y'all got to move in here and stay here at this last hotel I got, and they kind of worked their way through it. But Chaz brings up a point: when you're building as a collective, people gotta can't have too many chiefs, right? Just can't have too many chiefs. People gotta know their role and work for the greater good. And I think that sometimes is the problem when we try to build is our egos. Our egos become problematic.
You talking about one ethnic group running a chain of hotels.
Not a chain.
Over,
80%.
Yeah, that's not even a chain.
No,
They got multiple chains.
They own 80% of the chains or whatever of motels in a 50-year span. I was born in the 70s.
Yeah.
So in my lifetime, they took over 80% of the country's motels.
So I think that it's funny. I had a conversation with a real estate broker this afternoon, and shout to Keenan, but we were talking about that in terms of our space and how difficult it is to get people to come together, and a lot of it is based on ego. A lot of it's just based on ego. I mean, it just is what it is, right? It's conversations we used to have with our sister Tracy all the time. How do we start to work together as a collective and build as a collective without that problem? Like, how do we gain trust? We know what the issues are, but what do we do about it? And I think those are the questions we have to pose. Community minded only. Okay, got you, beloved. Let's
I
get to
mean,
this.
that's what it is, right? I know y'all hate when I say this. I bring up Willie Lynch. The training and the programming is very powerful. We have to unprogram and untrain ourselves and then reprogram ourselves to recognize that love is the only thing. It's the only thing, and it's the only way. Unity is the only thing that's been able to keep us to survive. Unity is going to be the only thing that's going to keep us alive.
Yeah, Queen Latifah told me that. But listen, though, also, I just want to say that
you should have said ITY.
UNITY. Listen, also, I do want to say this too. No one hates when you say that. We just remind you that Willie Lynch isn't real.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It does not matter because while Lynch might not be, listen, the Bible's not real either. But people,
whoa,
people are out here.
Hold up, let me put you on the big screen because I want you to repeat that so we can make this a clip. Because we trying to go viral now. So
I'm not trying to go viral now. I'm just telling the truth.
No, I said I'm trying to go viral, but I want you to do it. So
Listen.
So what did you say, Kamar? You said what's not real?
I got it. Willie Lynch might not be real, but neither is the Bible. It's a bunch of stories. So, but people follow those stories. Those stories then create culture. Those stories create culture, which create mindsets. So let's call a thing a thing. Willie Lynch programming has fucked us up, period. And how do we undo that? That's the question.
All right, here we go. Clip coming to your Instagram pages soon. I just want to.
Y'all see?
Hey, listen. I will laugh about that because I'm on record for saying way more. I'm on record for saying way crazier stuff about religions than that. So, congratulations for joining me on the wild side, Kamar.
Right. Listen, it's not that. Right? I'm a student of Malcolm X. Leave your religion at home, right? I believe there are some really good.
I'm glad somebody said that.
I don't know if it's a coincidence, but we just lost a couple of people from watching the live stream.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good. It's all good though. By the way, Corey cooked the Black Church in this classic book that's written by us called Own Your Time and Space, which you can find at ownyourtimeandspace.com. But I digress. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Ryan, so what's up?
What's up, Ryan?
Appreciate you pulling up as always. What's up, Karen? What's up? No, I said Karan. I'm sorry. I apologize. Karan, what's good? How are you?
And shout out to Karan. Karan sponsored that's Karan and Shanita.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Karan.
Karan, I appreciate that. You helped us feed the babies. And that you talk about a collective. Our work with the camp and the Saturday school is all a collective because we haven't taken any big money. However, I do want to say
However,
this. I do want to say this. As of this week, right? I let Kamari announce it that we can take in a couple of chicken now because By the Hood Academy, which is different than By the Hood LLC, we have a nonprofit now. Our nonprofit is known as By the Hood Academy. That we're going to do all of our community endeavors with the youth under. So if you do want to donate, you can donate to By the Hood Academy.
Yes, you can.
So Joyce says yes. Recently invested. Check out. She has a deal. Is she talking about the lady you just spoke about, Kamari?
I'm not sure. But listen, either way, she is following the mantra of ownership.
Yes.
So to you, that's because that's what it's going to take, y'all.
Yes.
That's what it's going to take.
Yes. Absolutely. Let's see. Lady is smart. Yeah. Hey, Cookie, what's up, Cookie?
Hey, Cookie.
Nobody was bigger than the group. That's something that we have lost.
Me and Cookie been talking all week. She's helping me out with my better than Android product, my iPhone 16, soon to be iPhone 17.
Did you just say better than Android product?
Yeah.
The slander.
No.
Android is 12.
I've never known Kamari to do drugs, but now I'm skeptical, man.
Listen, man, I'm recording this from my iPhone 16, but I do want to say this though. So, but I'm both because my iPhone can't do this. So until my iPhone could do that,
why does that matter? That doesn't do anything.
It does everything.
Yes, it does. That's everything. What are you talking about?
It does everything.
It doesn't matter, man. Size doesn't always matter, man.
Here you go, boy.
Hey, yo.
Wowzers. Know your role and shut your mouth. Shout out to the Rock, yo. Tracy Prigmore. Is that who you were speaking about, Kamari?
Nah. That she might be a part of the group, but I don't know. But
let me look her up.
Because we need multiple groups, right? It's not about one person. It's not about one group. It's about all of us working together, creating our own selves. Like I'm sad I just said that word, but when you look at some people who are very, very successful, they don't worry about having one person at the top of the chain or one group at the top of the chain. You take down one and many will rise behind it.
Yo, I ain't never heard of sis, but I gotta follow her. Tracy Prigmore gets busy.
Okay.
Her digital footprint is dope. I love when I Google someone, I can
you can find out who they are real quick.
Yeah. I thank you, Joyce, because you just put me down with Tracy. I gotta reach out to Tracy. I want to get her on the show. Tracy gets busy. Gets super busy. Let's see. So
I'm going to put a show in the chat. Again, I talked about how to buy hotels. I talked to Aquania Escar. You met her too, Jim, at FinCon.
Love on God.
Yeah, she brought a nice hotel. We should go check that joint out too, down in Louisiana.
Karan said, "Wow." Aunt said, "Kamari about to hit the shade room by Wednesday." Yo, if that did happen, based upon what he said, his inbox would be in shambles. Listen, y'all don't know Kamari likes moments like that, man. Kamari had a moment like that on a local standpoint where my man was got straight death threats.
Nah, but listen, man, I just like telling the truth. Malcolm X says, "I'm for truth, all truth, no matter who says it." But none of us really follow that.
This is true. Yeah. Malcolm X definitely said that. Detroit Red said, "No, let me shut up." Ray Gun says, "Blessings to the chat." What's up, Ray Gun?
Thank you, Ray.
Appreciate the super chat, beloved. The Bible is an allegory, like Aesop's fable, but it has very good lessons in it. So does Illmatic, but I digress.
That's a fancy way of saying it's a story. And I'm not saying the story is bad or wrong. I'm just saying that it's a story.
You guys go listen, man. Philly is having a bad week, man. Started Sunday with the Eagles, the Phillies, man. Yo, yesterday, do you realize yesterday that the Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles lost the same night? That hasn't happened in 40 years. That's nuts.
How does that impact owners' equity?
It does, because when teams do better, the real estate does better.
For one game?
No, just in general, overall, not one game.
Yes.
One game?
One game adds to the overall, though. At some point, it's beyond slavery. The diaspora has been colonized, and somehow other cultures have, Nigerian, Ghanaian, Caribbean, have figured it. Yes, those cultures have their issues, but we hold ourselves in this weird space. So, any thoughts on that, Kamari? I think it's so.
I have to go and make sure I understand the context, right? Because it is beyond slavery, but slavery was a major point. But like when you read Ta-Nehisi Coates' case for reparation, I forget the name of the book. You look at Jim Crow, black codes, crack cocaine, all of those things. The war against black people, the war on drugs, again, was code words for a war on black people. All of these things are devised by the enemy to impact us and keep us down. So there's a war going on outside. No black person is safe from. You can run from these streets that they done took. You run around scared to look. All right,
so I would just say it a different way. I would say that those people from different parts of the diaspora do not have the experience that those here have. It's a very unique experience, and no one has had those things done to them, because it is beyond slavery. And to Kamari's point, there were so many things that happened after slavery that were just as egregious. So I shouldn't say I don't like to do oppression Olympics, but the fact is slavery was just one part of it, right? But no one has had that treatment that our folks have had here on this continent. And the fact of the matter is, when you start looking at how we're treated, not just then, but even now, right? Even now, and I see you, Kamar. Even now, when you talk about how policy is used, how education is used, how healthcare, food, we're fighting a war on all these different fronts. So he saw you pushing back and he disagreed, so he's like, he don't even want to hear your pushback. So that's kind of what happened with Corey.
That's a lie. I know you lying to my brother.
Liz says that she has a grant writer for us, and we want it.
Yeah. So my pushback is, we're all biased because we live in this soil, but the same things that happen here happen everywhere else. Happens in Jamaica, happens in Nigeria, happens in Ghana.
So you obviously didn't understand what I was saying then.
Might not have the same name, but it's much of the same stuff. That's what I'm saying.
But again, you're just proving a point that I said. We have a unique experience. Those things have happened, but it's not this. It's not exactly the same. It's not exactly the same.
So I did hear what you said, but they have a unique experience too. We have all unique experiences. So
I understood.
Why even bring that up? Right? Why even fuel the separation?
I'm not fueling the separation. I don't believe in the separation. So I'm not fueling the separation. I'm just saying that in terms of the actual experience, right? It's a unique experience. So sometimes when people point to other parts of the diaspora and say, well, they figured it out. Well, I mean, they don't have the same experience either. That's all I was saying.
Nobody has figured it out. Nobody.
I mean, the point that Liz was saying is some people seem to have figured it out.
Okay. Liz, iPhone is better than your Android. I'm sorry, but I still love you. I do. You know I rock.
Listen, I have an iPhone. Actually, my iPhone is even newer than Kamari's. But what I will say is,
because he's richer than me, y'all. That's.
I am dirt poor. I'm barely scraping by. But what I will say is,
that piece of technology he has.
My Galaxy Fold 7 is it's actually better than the MacBook too. But I digress. So with that being said, let's get to the rest of these comments. Now, what does the iPhone do, Jimmy? The iPhone is an amazing device. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm waiting for the iPhone to come up with the flip next year. Allegedly, they're going to have. So the iPhone's an amazing device. It just can't touch the Galaxy Fold 7. The Galaxy Fold 7 is a desktop, laptop, tablet, and cell phone in one device. But I digress. What else do we have here? I sit with Mari and his Rory.
I can't fit in the Rari. I'm sorry. I'm too fat.
Rory got that chicken, man. I'm telling you, man.
Do not have chicken. Right. Stop lying to me.
All right. So New Roman says, where is your proof that the Bible is not real? I can't prove that God is real, and you can't prove that he is not. Blessings to the podcast. Salute, New Roman. Also, thank you for the super chat. Kumari, he wants to know, where is your proof that the Bible is not real?
And so I'm talking about factual history. Again, I am not here to disparage anybody's religion. By the way, which Bible are we referring to? Because there's many different Bibles. You got the King James, you got the NIV. They all have different books. They all have different beliefs. What about the Ethiopian Bible? You know, I like that one pretty cool myself. But yeah.
What about life after death?
Keep going, man.
That's my Bible. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
So this is I have an investment advisor who can change lives.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. Karan says laugh out loud. Yes, sir. The loss is a recession indicator. I've seen so many indicators that it's crazy. I've seen like searches for bankruptcy are at an all-time high right now. It's like so many small things.
Liz, how is a sports event an indicator of a recession indicator? Because every sports event has a loss. So are they all recession indicators?
The biggest recession indicator, you have to talk to someone in the adult entertainment industry. I'm not even making a joke, right? I'm not even joking about this, yo. Anytime we have a pullback in the economy, it's felt by the exotic dance community first. They know first.
But is it just the exotic dance community? What about other SA workers?
Okay, also the $40 date community feels it too. And $40 dates start to be $20. But I'm allegedly. I sit with my Jamil done put the same thing 10 times. I don't know what's going on, Jamil. The 76ers will be trashed this year and B stay hurt. I'm not even gonna argue with you, yo. The 76ers is time for them to start over, yo. But by the way, AI new book just dropped, so gotta salute Bubba Chuck. My guy Bubba Chuck. Kamari, add that to your Audible list. Bubba Chuck's book.
Bubba Chuck.
Also, listen, I don't know if you're watching because I forgot who it was. Whoever recommended the brother SA. I want to give.
Say his full name. Say his name.
I was trying to remember his full name because his name is Sean something.
That's his pen name. Come on, you're doing too much, man.
Well, S.A. Cosby, but his real name is like Sean Alexander Cosby, something like that. S.A. Cosby. I don't know who it is in the community. Someone in our community recommended his book, and I'm listening. Almost finished. I'm literally like, I got it like an hour and some change left. For King of Ashes, phenomenal work.
So was I right? Was I right?
I'm gonna give you credit. Someone put you down the same time they put me down.
No. You started reading this because I told you he is now in my top 3 of authors.
All right, so first of all, I just want you to know that Kamari is completely hyperbolic, right? Someone in the community, someone on our Friday show said, listen to, let me finish, S.A. Cosby. Kamari read one book and said that he's his favorite author of all time.
Read like 4.
But when you first made the comment, was after the first book, you called him your favorite author of all time.
With more and more and more hits.
One book, he put dude number 1 on his list.
Listen, man. Listen, King of Ashes ain't dope.
I'm supposed to be number 1 on everybody's list. We'll see what happens. No, King of Ashes is super dope. It's super dope.
Super dope. Now, I'm gonna put you down with Billy Ray.
Valentine, Capricorn?
Not Billy Ray Valentine. There's another Billy Ray. Billy Joe. And he's another character in S.A. Crosby's books.
So I'm going to get to the whole bibliography, but I started with that one because you told me to, but I'm trying to remember who in the chat told us to read the book because I want to give him a shout out.
I feel like it was Rich. I can't confirm that, but I feel like it was Rich.
All right, I don't know if Rich is here, man. Somebody go tag Rich on Facebook, man. Get Rich in here. I don't want to say that it's not layered. There's a lot happening here and globally, but they are still practicing group economics. My point is Black Americans got to shift this dependency on that history. I know we have dealt with a lot here. I sit in between both worlds and we could talk more later. Absolutely. But what I will say is this too, though, right? A lot of times we are so focused on our issues and we talk about that because a lot of us here actually do practice group economics, right? Myself, Kamari, Corey, and some others that the gentlemen in our chat are all a part. Don is here. Don is a part of our group.
Shout out to Don.
Don is a part of our group. Who else is a part of our group that's generally here?
Everybody in the chat, I think, probably.
Kahan.
Yeah, Kahan.
Yeah, Kahan is a member of the group. There's a number of folks that generally watch us that are here, are a member of the group. We practice group economics. We have built the portfolio together over the last several years and are continuously doing so. So we practice what we preach. We live our reps. And we're not the only one, right? There's a group in Baltimore I know that are doing the same thing. And there's groups all over that do it.
Yep.
And I think what we need to do though is spend some time highlighting those folks, Kamari, because a lot of times we talk about the bad, and we got to show the other side.
Because we definitely do highlight the bad, because there is a lot of good.
Yeah, I think we need to do
more
listen,
highlighting than the bad, but sadly, the bad gets highlighted more than the good of everything.
Samsung is 20 years ahead of iPhone. No memory screen. I'm not listen.
Got 20 years more iPhone money though.
Let me see. What'd you say?
Android don't got iPhone money. They ain't got.
What's that got to do with the product? You sound like one of them people that such and such sold more records than you. That's what you sound like.
This is not hip hop. Don't take it to hip hop.
You doing this equivalent.
This is business, sir. Straight business. iPhone is trashing Android. Apple is trashing Android because they got more money. They got more chicken.
Okay.
I disagree, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you. Like
the facts that
he talking about sales. We talking about actual quality of product. He talking about sales. How many washers and dryers do they sell?
Who cares? How much profit? How much money in the bank they got?
They don't have more than say Samsung run a whole country, dog.
No,
they literally got their own country.
Okay, but the market is not as big as America. Who got more money? What's the market cap of Android?
So when has that ever been a gauge in terms of a quality of product?
Who got more debt?
Who got more debt? How much debt does Apple really have? And how strategic?
America debt.
No, I'm talking about Apple. Apple versus Android.
Well, you said they have more people.
Market.
The market is bigger here, but we have more debt. So they know the client base.
Who has a better product? I don't care who makes more money.
The product, man. Show me the money. I am.
You one of those guys too, right? You one of those guys.
It's not agnostic.
You one of those guys. I see.
Shout out Dr. Chaz for holding it up. Black families matter. Black families.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Grandbaby in her arms. That's a lovely thing.
Yes, they do. When you think about it, Nate is kind of like a preacher. The good book he preaches from is his wallet. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yo, y'all be doing too much for Nate.
You're not wrong. I mean, Karan said, I would love to sit down with you brothers ASAP. Absolutely, man. Let us know when. Let us know when. Let us know when. And sister. Yeah. Let us know when. All right, so the Roman says that Iceberg Slim is actually the greatest author of all time. I got an Iceberg Slim book over here somewhere. Where is it at? What you think about that comment, man?
I've read some Iceberg stuff of all time, though.
I mean, I can't find an Iceberg Slim books over here. So I don't have Iceberg Slim right next to me, but what I do got next to me, I got the other God. What you know about this? What you know about this, Rory Moore?
I've read some of Donald Goines.
You know what I'm saying? Street Players by Donald Goines. You know what I'm saying?
Who wrote
the other? Here you go, another one for you. Never Die Alone by Donald Goines. You know.
Who wrote Tar Baby? Was it Donald Goines' Iceberg Slim?
Another one for you, Crime Partners, which was actually made a movie, by the way.
Well, no, go back. The other book you had, they made a movie about too.
Which one, Never Die Alone?
Yes, DMX.
Oh yeah, how about that? You're right.
I'm always right, man. I keep telling you that. Don't fight it, man. Don't fight it, baby.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. So Donald Goines is one of those ones too. You know about Donald? Who you got? Donald Goines, Iceberg Slim.
I don't have either one. I'm just being honest. But I don't have either one.
Listen, man, Revolver to Maddie's cool. Nice game like Daddy Cool. Since Bally, I'm sorry, that's a little Jadakiss bar, but Daddy Cool is another one. I can't. Iceberg Slim is around here somewhere, but I definitely had a Donald Goines like right here next to me. So you saying that S.A. Cosby is better than Iceberg Slim? Is that what you're saying?
I take S.A. Cosby, whichever one his name is, over either one of them.
Now you disrespect the elders, man. The ancestors for this one. I'm taking Jaquavius Coleman over everybody, though. That's personal.
I'll take Walter Mosley over everybody.
Okay, I respect that.
Devil in a blue dress. Of course, you're gonna say that because I said it. I know what it is.
No, it's not about you saying it. I think about the movie with Denzel and the whole like thing. It's just like, you know.
You didn't like
that? It was mid. Yo, speaking of, all right, so Oh man, I gotta watch how I say this.
Yo, you worse than me, man. You don't like nothing.
No, I do have. I respect a certain level of
All right, what was wrong with the story?
quality.
What was wrong?
Not Devil in a Blue Dress. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the most recent Spike Lee joint.
You're just hopping all over the place right now, man.
No, because it's about the content. We're talking about books. We're talking about writing. You know what I'm saying? You like that movie. But again, I was wondering, do you really like the movie or you just want to support it because it's Spike Lee?
I'm black. I support anything black. I love anything black. That's all I got.
So I think that's what it is. But so basically you're not being honest. All that money and no advancement, no creativity. It's the equivalent of being wealthy and a lot of clothes but no style. I agree with you. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
I'm lost.
She's talking about Apple. I'm talking about Apple. Apple hasn't made anything different in ages. They're just moving the camera around at this point. Nothing new creative.
Man,
so I did hear that they're trying to do like a flip in 2026. We shall see. But has anybody seen the most recent Spike Lee joint?
I like
was it highest to lowest? Dr. Chaz, have you seen it?
I like how you just cut me off too. Thanks.
Go ahead. Tell me, give me your opinion on highest to lowest. Tell me why it's a good movie.
It's Spike. It's Denzel. It's damn, what is his name?
It's trash.
Jeffrey Wright.
Uh-huh.
3 black greatest creators ever. I love it. Okay. I love it all. I actually enjoyed the story.
So have you seen the original one?
I have not. I have not seen the Japanese version. Have you?
Yes.
You read subtitles?
Yes. I'm actually more dubs than subs, but I do read subtitles. I'm watching the subtitle joint now. The one with Jason Momoa. That's the subtitle joint.
That's a subtitle. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm dubs over subs. However,
my last subtitle joint was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That's a while ago. Damn, dog. You do dubs?
I don't do nothing, man. I do English.
You disrespect culture right there, man.
I do die.
However, the original is so much better. I understand Spike tried to make it modern, and I get a lot of what he was doing, but dog, I don't need Denzel running the street. It's like, dude, like, it was so many things wrong with it. I don't want to get into it. I love Spike Lee. I love Denzel. But maybe we do this behind the village because I want to be really honest. We're going to do this behind the village because there's certain things I'm not going to say in public, but I will say in private. And, you know, if y'all in the village, y'all might get these bars because I got a lot of slander. Can you send me a
link to the original?
It's on Max. It's on. So if you got Max, it's on Max. Highest to lowest. So yeah, that's where I caught it at. Anyway, man. So let's get back to Jamil's comment. Jamil says, my bad. My straight talk was giving off Metro PC vibes in a grocery store. Okay, that's why I was like, he also says Android is greater than Apple. Got you. I say all the time, iPhones were not created for regular consumers. The iPhone runs circles around the Android when it comes to accessibility and education. It just doesn't though. And again, I'm speaking from someone who has both. I use both. I didn't get the 17 because I think it's ugly.
Your mind, man.
I mean, I have a 16, so you know, I have a 16 and I have the full 7, and it's like it's light years ahead. Education.
Just say you're rich without saying you're rich, Jimmy. That's
I'm not saying I'm rich because I'm not rich.
Oh, that's all.
I'm rich in family and love and friends, but I'm financially embarrassed.
And he doesn't finance those phones either, though. You know, like me.
I don't lease. I buy the whole car as you should. Dion, what's up, family? What's going on, man? How you been, beloved?
DJ Dion, he famous.
Hey man, listen, Dion.
With all the celebs.
Always with a celeb, man. Always with a celeb. Hey, listen, Dion, Bubba Chuck coming to kick it with you, man. I know, you know, that's the VA and all that. He got the book out. What's up, Dion? All right, let's see. We got some comments. Donald Goines was inspired by Iceberg Slim. These are facts. That's a fact. Are you hip to cry revenge? All right, I'm not off the top of my head. I'm not. Iceberg Slim became a lame when he got married. His wife wasn't buying none of that pimp talk. He met the one. After the loss of Steve Jobs, they haven't made any noteworthy innovations. There are holes in their financial armor. Ooh. I mean, the market has seemed to think so lately anyway. Like, the market is not, like, respecting...
No. How much money do they have in the bank? What are we talking about?
Here's the thing about that, though. I look at this. I was looking at that the other day. I was looking at companies that have the most amount of money in the bank. And when you start to look at the debt they carry, I'm not saying it's bad, But this also goes to why Buffett is just head and shoulders greater than everybody else. Facebook, Apple, Google, they all have billions of dollars in the bank, and they rank like and so does Berkshire. They rank 1, 2. But when you when you start taking debt into account, the whole list changes. Berkshire still is like number one by far because they don't even carry that, but Apple falls way down the list because they carry so much debt, as does Facebook. No, Facebook actually was getting rid of their debt. Maybe it's one of the other ones that carry a ton of debt. But the bottom line is, when you add debt to the equation, it's almost like when someone on a personal level tells you that, and I see people do this all the time on the internet, right? They be like, I own $10 million in real estate. And what they ain't telling you is they got $9.9 million of debt.
We add context to that.
Right. So
can we add context to that?
To which part?
To the debt part. Because the Apples, the Facebooks, they have debt. They do.
Mm-hmm.
They got debt strategically because they're paying like 1%. They're paying 2%. So it's okay for them to get the bank's money and spend on it, get the spread, and do the arbitrage.
No, absolutely. I'm not mad at them for carrying debt. I mean, someone could make the same argument that I tell you that I just used in my analogy about people in the real estate profession. However, what I'm saying is it's different. It's not different. If I can get the bank's money at 7% and my ROI is 27%.
They don't have the risk of tenants not paying. And I'm talking about your regular mom and pop real estate people, not your, Berkshire Hathaways and all that.
So here's the thing, right? You minimize that risk by how you operate your business. If a tenant don't pay me, I don't gonna say it because I know what you're gonna say this, but I'm gonna be quiet because I was about to say something. I know he's gonna try to line me on the play.
The same.
So, put it like this: some people are upset if a tenant doesn't pay for 1 month, their whole business folds, and some people can last a couple of years without a tenant paying. So there's a difference.
Listen, that's me right now. I got tenants that ain't paid all year long.
So here you go. I got the data right here. Berkshire, as of the time I looked at this is back in the end of September. Berkshire had $348 billion in cash. Apple had $133 billion, Alphabet 95, Microsoft 95, Amazon 93, Taiwan Semiconductor 81, Nvidia 57 billion, Meta with 47, Tesla 37, United Health 32, and Visa 22. Now, when you add debt to it, Alphabet jumps up to number 2 because they have 36 billion in debt, but they have 95 billion in cash. So their net is actually 59. Berkshire carries debt too, but Berkshire's net after debt is 221 billion. 221 billion after accounting for debt. Apple falls all the way down because Apple has $133 billion of cash, but Apple also holds $102 billion of debt. So they jumped from being number 2 all the way to being like number 9 or somewhere around there.
Yeah, but none of that matters. But this is a truly financial nerd conversation because
it is. Here's the most egregious one though. United Healthcare, who makes the top 10 with $32 billion in their war chest, they have $79 billion in debt. They actually are a negative $47 billion. But when you just look at the actual cash holdings, they're up there with the big boys. But when you take debt into account, it turns to a negative number. Anyway, that was a real nerd conversation, a little nerd tangent, but we go on nerd tangents from time to time.
Time to time, all the time.
Donald Goines is Detroit's finest. All right. Was Spike Lee joint trash?
No.
All right. It wasn't trash. It was basura. There you go.
I gotta go watch both now because you just eat killing it.
Come on, like it's so many things wrong with it. It's like
you pick a Spike hater, man.
Then the scene right where all right, never mind. And if you see the original one, you'll see the flaws in the new one because all right, I'm sorry.
All right, so just to round this conversation off about the debt, look at the quick ratios. Like that's the best way to really look at it. How much debt really impacts you. Debt don't matter to Apple. It doesn't.
Whoever said it mattered? I'm just telling you it was a different story. You take it to debt because you got $100 billion in debt.
No, but you brought it up. Like the amount of debt they got the cash on hand to pay it immediately. It's a totally different story.
I just gave you that data. Of course they do. They have 133 in cash and they owe 102 in debt.
No, you gave me the aggregate data. I'm saying look at the quick ratios. Like that's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is, based on the aggregate data, they have cash on hand to pay it off.
Well, how are we going to get some group economics going on? Group economics.
All right, so was trying to please his mother by becoming a square. I'm not gonna lie, I like 2 movies by Spike Lee. Dina, see, this is the conversation that I wanted to have behind the village, because when I watched this movie, I started to think and I started to write down all the Spike Lee movies, and I had a realization about Spike Lee that I will not share in public airways.
All right, both of y'all out of pocket.
But Dina, I need you there, and I'm gonna inbox you personally when we do this thing in the village, because I need you to be there, because I have a realization. That's all I'm gonna say.
But hold on, Dina, what 2 movies are we talking about, please?
Malcolm X and Do the Right Thing.
School Days.
Okay.
School Days isn't on your list.
What list?
God.
I like School Days.
But she said she only liked 2 Spike Lee movies.
She said Samsung already has a flip. Listen, my wife just got the flip 7. It's phenomenal. She had the flip 6 too, though. But yeah, phenomenal. It's next level. But Liz, they always playing catch up though. That's what they do.
Listen, man.
That's what they do.
You don't need to be fancy. Just get to
No, the fun. No, here's the funny thing. Again, I respect both platforms, but I always find it funny when like one of my Apple homies would be like, "Yo, look what I could do," and I try not to be an asshole and tell him that y'all been doing that for 10 years. Like when I was at the Eagles game, my nephew was showing me like, he got the 17. He was like, "Look how far I'm on zoom in," and I was like, I remember that from back in the Obama years, but I digress.
But all the ratings have said the camera on that 17 is better than the Android.
It's actually laughable. It's laughable. Yeah. Apple is one of the biggest banks in America. Last time I checked,
that's a fact.
$2 billion capital.
That's a fact.
Cosby is nice. I read all his books, and he gets better as he writes. Samuel, I don't know if it was you. Somebody in the chat put us down with him, but he's super dope. I got a lot of respect for the brother. All right, and I can agree with that. Denzel is Denzel. Jeffrey Wright is Jeffrey Wright, but Spike ain't Spike anymore. Spike's last joint before this, that joint he did was called Chirac, bro. Skippy. All right, grab Poor Black and In Real Trouble by Jerome Dyson Wright when you get a chance. It's a Holloway House Publishing classic. Definitely on par with Donald Goines. Let me look that up right now. Poor Black and In Real Trouble. Let me Poor Black and In Real Trouble. I gotta look that up. Jerome Dyson Wright. You ever heard of that? Oh, that's published back in 1976.
So nobody liked Jungle Fever. Nobody liked He Got Game. Nobody liked Inside Man. Nobody liked Clockers. Nobody liked Mo Better Blues. I'm just really curious. And listen, by the way, She's Gotta Have It as a classic.
Oh my God. Let's just say you won't like everything Spike, dog. You repping Spike and I respect that. But, some stuff don't age well. Let's put it that way.
Girl 6.
Yo, Basura. All right, Dion said he's working on an interview.
Get on the Bus is prime premium content.
Oh, so Cookie, I hear you when you talk about specific to accessibility. I'm not blind and I don't use it as a hearing impaired. However, I don't know how much experience you have with like the top of the line Samsungs, but they have all those features as well. So I don't use those features though. To be honest with you, you're correct in saying that. That's a fact. But what I will say is, from the features that I do use and from a day-to-day usage, it's not even close. It's not even on the same planet, and that's okay because iPhone is good. iPhone is for people like my great aunts, grandmoms, Nana. Nana can use iPhone because it's very simple. It's like no, I'm just being honest though. I'm being honest. Like as a tech nerd, I like when people push the limits. Like some of the stuff that I can do, dog. I have a full desktop, right? So I have I got a 4K screen. I got a UPerfect 4K screen. I got a full desktop experience, right? Dex.
Great.
Samsung. I'm sorry, man. Never mind, man.
I'm still curious about these Spike Lee joints because you're all over the place tonight, sir.
No, this is what we do every Friday. We always all over the place. It's not new. Spike Lee.
Your focus needs more focus.
Here you go. Okay, Coach. What you need to do, Coach?
Spike Lee, man. Like, Dina,
I told you I'm not gonna have that in public, dog, because
I didn't ask you to talk.
I respect Spike Lee, so in public I'm not gonna say what I really want to say.
Dina, what two Spike Lee joints do you like?
I guarantee you, I'll bet anything. I'll bet my life savings that it ain't. She gotta have it.
All right, he got game.
Pay
Score.
attention. He got game is mid. You talk about terrible acting. Like that's a reason why we ain't seen Ray Allen enough in since. Pay attention to how they leverage their debt against their consumers.
Mo Better Blues. Do the right
Mm.
thing. Get on the bus. Oh, you know what? Spike's greatest movie is She Hate Me.
I notice how you ain't mentioned Chirac.
I didn't see Chirac, so I can't talk about it.
And all those things are true. Whoa, maybe we should stop buying their products. That's another conversation.
No, that's a real conversation. Now I'm with that conversation.
Okay. They have money because Steve created that smartphone in the ecosystem. Android has since had more innovation. Long-time Apple users act like boomers when it comes to comfortability. Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is. Innovation is not even close. Like how they held on to that charger for only, yeah. They finally broke the USB-C. I mean, Kamari still got the old charger, dog. Like
Lightning cord, baby. Right.
it's terrible. It's terrible around Kamari in his car. Like, yo, let me use your charger, and then you pull that little lightning cord out. You're like, come on, man. What is that trash, man? What we doing here?
Listen, I am sorry. I do not have the same financial stability as you, Jimmy.
You wealthier than me, dog. You own commercial property. But anyway,
Keep on me, sir.
Crooklyn and Malcolm X are the two movies she's talking about.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
I can agree with Kamari. I did like She Hate Me, but I am.
That's why I fuck with you, Doc.
I'm a Kerry Washington fan, so I watched all of her movies. But I am a Spike Lee. Like I grew up on Spike Lee movies. Like the Crooklyn is one of my top ones. School Days. I mean, that got me excited for college. Like, I mean, I guess for the Black community to see outside or to watch the stigmas that you go through presented on screen, that was a big thing. He was a good.
No, I love Spike Lee. I think what he stands for is and that's why Kamari protects him the way he does. But if we want to have a real conversation, I think that we can have a real conversation in the village. The village.
Spike Lee directed The Kings of Comedy.
The Netflix joint Spike did with Chadwick Boseman was solid. What was the name? What was the name of the joint he did with Chadwick Boseman for Netflix? I did see that. That was dope. Denzel was a saxophone player made by Spike Lee. That was a Mo Better Blues.
That really is a classic.
Donald Goines was inspired by Pimps, Sweet and Baby, Heron Dillers, Henry Marzette, and Eddie Jackson. Shout out to Eddie Jackson, man. My man Eddie Jackson. I know Al Prophet got like 75,000 videos on Eddie Jackson. So, okay. All from Detroit. All right, shout out to everybody in Detroit. Clockers was okay.
Okay.
I'm a Spike Lee fan, but I also can be critical of him. Liz, and I think that's where I think Spike Lee now is being inspired by Tyler Perry, but I digress.
Hey Liz, I have a question for you. Did you see my latest post on Facebook? My Black Excellence post on Facebook?
Was it about me?
No, it was not about you.
Oh, okay. He Got Game was a classic and still relevant. Maybe
hey,
certain folks.
For me, I'm live. You want to talk? I can. We gotta call her into the show.
Hold up though, real quick, Jamil. You're not gonna say that Fresh is better than Clockers. Fresh is one of the most underrated movies of all time.
Yo, Karan.
Yeah, bro, I got kicked off and I can't get back on. I can't find it.
All right, I'll send it to you.
That's what she said. Yo, y'all not gonna slander Fresh because come on, I don't know how you feel about. I think Fresh is one of the most underrated movies of all time. I think Fresh is up there with The Godfather and Goodfellas, but that's me personally, and I'm willing to argue that.
Under Patel ownership.
Was a family?
So I'm not surprised by that statement, sir.
You say what?
You're willing to argue anything. I'm not surprised by that statement.
I know you're not saying that. You're known for that.
If you say so.
Apple is the American rail system, and Android is the high-speed trains in China. Great analogy.
China.
iPhone for all the old heads now. That's wild. I mean, no disrespect, but it's kind of true though. Like the older people in my family like iPhones because in their words, it's just simple. It just works. I open it up. I know, I got the little dumb apps and it just works.
Oh, y'all are mad disrespectful. Leave
You
the
know what I'm
elders
saying?
alone.
I love the elders. Inside Job was all right too. She Hate Me was fire. Hey Nicole, I'm a Kerry Washington fan too.
Me too.
Spike Lee still on that chitlin circuit. He never advanced like Tyler Perry minus the dress nonsense.
I
The
must
Five
say,
Bloods. That's what it calls. The Five Bloods. There you go. What'd you say,
Wait a minute.
Chaz?
Wait a minute. Are we slandering Tyler Perry?
Who?
You know Tyler Perry slander either. Sorry. Tyler Perry, Dr. Dr. Chaz says she's a Kerry Washington fan. Did you see 668?
what was that?
Did you see 668 or what is it, 666?
Yes.
666.
Yeah, the Tyler Perry movie.
Yes, I did. It was good. But I will say that movie she did with that trembling lip meme where she kept being sad about the son took me out. I was like, Lord, not one more scene sad
Yo,
like with this lip tremble.
Tyler Perry.
888 is a great movie. It's a classic. Tyler Perry made it. Tyler Perry also made Daddy's Little Girl. Come on, we gotta stop. We gotta stop slandering our black creators, man.
Real quick though, real quick. You be throwing the word classic around too much, bro. Everything ain't classic, bro.
Daddy's Little Girl's classic. I'm sorry.
It's not classic. It's a good movie, but it's not
Hey,
classic, bro.
666, I will give you that. That's a classic. I could see that being played, when they used to have the big TV monitor and they roll it out. Now to just be on the projector screen. But that was a good movie.
But we gotta be careful with that word classic. Everything because something's good doesn't make it a classic, bro. It's not a classic. Anyway, but hear me out though. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all for a second, right? Because Tyler Perry he be writing some nonsense. His writing sometimes as well. But he be writing stuff sometimes, bro, and I can't help. Like I'll be watching Beauty and Black. And it's some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen. However, I can't cut it off for whatever reason, man. And it occurred to me that it's basically just soap operas, right? You know what I mean? I remember being around grandma's house and she watches soap operas and I'm looking at her like, you watch this? Like this is the acting is ridiculous, it's overly dramatic. He's just, this the new age of that, right? So I'll be honest, I get caught in the trap at times. I told you, I watched multiple seasons of Beauty and Black. But if I'm being honest, like some of that stuff is just out of pocket. It's like he's brilliant and he should be arrested at the same time. Like he gotta chill.
We gotta stop critiquing our black creators, man. How much money is made off soap operas?
A lot of money.
Soap operas were made originally just to sell product.
So here's my question though, right?
Black man finally arrives and you want to slander him.
It's not slander. Why can't I feel like that sometimes when we critique our own people, so there's a term called black protectionism, right? And because of our history on this continent, what tends to happen is sometimes we feel like we can't critique any of our own people because of what's happened to us historically.
Because we're all critiqued.
Right, but I do feel like if we're talking about art is there to be critiqued, right? And I can give my honest opinion of someone, and I can still think that they're brilliant. I still think they deserve to tell their story, but I can still say I don't like it. Like, you know what I mean? In the words of Rashid Lani Lynn, like if I don't like it, I don't like it. It don't mean that I'm hating. I just don't like certain things, right? And that sometimes it comes from our best and brightest. And I also could tell you that sometimes stuff is trash, but I can't cut it off because it's the soap opera in it, the over dramatic nonsense. Beauty and Black, dog, they be wilding on that show. Was Donald Goines the dude that made the book Dope Fiend? Yeah, it was him. Was that him? Iceberg Slim. That was Iceberg Slim, or which one was that? Al Prophet still pumping Ready Rock to the YouTube streets. Yo, he got 75,000 Eddie Jackson videos, dog. Between Eddie Jackson and Frank Matthews, I don't know, they hand in hand in terms of like the documentaries, but yes, he does.
All right, so real quick, Jim, real quick.
Yes.
You're talking about art.
Yes.
We were at an art show last night, right?
We were at an art show last night. Yes, we were.
All the art that was there.
Yes.
So what about this piece of art right here?
Yo, all right. I got upset last night, y'all, because we in this art studio and it's a bunch of beautiful art, and then someone had this piece as one of their pieces, right? And it was nothing but it was a pile of like matches.
Yep.
And this was their piece in the exhibit. And it kind of angered me. And me and Kamar got into this whole conversation about art. Art is subjective, but some stuff be bullshit. Let's just be honest with you, man. Like, Yeah, I'm saying like, it's Jackson Pollock level bullshit here. I no disrespect because people listen respectfully. Some people say, "Oh man," and then you got these people that be in these. I'm not from the art world, but I love the art world, and the reason I love the art world is because they're the most free people in the world to me, like the community. But you see people in this art exhibit, and they're talking about, "Oh, what this is making me feel this, and it's giving that," and I'm like, "Yo, it's a bunch of fucking matches on the ground, B. Like, what are we talking about?"
He doesn't cuss. Wow.
I apologize, y'all. It angered me though.
That's strong.
Chaz, is that beautiful art? Am I tripping or is that beautiful art?
No, but I could see how they could go, okay, this symbolizing being used but useful.
I told Kamari, I said, we looked at One Piece, I was like, this is a critique of capitalism. And he's like, I can see how you say that. I said, I didn't say that about anything. That's my go-to if I'm in the art space. I think this is a critique of capitalism.
They're fillers. They like to feel whatever it is that they see. Because you could put a bowl of spaghetti and just throw it against the wall and be like, oh, I'm not finished. I'm undone.
I will say this. Last night was super duper dope.
Super dope. Shout out to Taib too.
So
I like art. I'm gonna have to show y'all. My cousin that passed away did a lot of art. He has one that's like very controversial from the '90s, but I have a couple of his pieces that he made. So we'll have to do a little art preview.
all right.
I got a couple pieces right here too. Like I got, I'm a somewhat of a collector. I can't afford the stuff Kamari be buying. And Kamari, his pieces all start 6 figures and up, but I digress.
Lies. I can't even afford it. I don't have no art, yo. Sorry, I don't.
Did y'all see Ma Rainey's Black Bottom?
I did. I've seen it several times actually.
Okay. All right, so I got someone that agrees with me, man. Ant says Fresh is definitely a hood classic, man. He said Spike got an Oscar and stopped caring. Fresh is underrated, man. I did not check it out after want to highlight it. All right, cool. So Fresh is that work. Fresh is way better than Clockers. I was just saying Clockers was better aesthetically. Okay, yeah, it had a better budget, but but Fresh is something else, bro. I got a job working for Esteban B. I'll make it crazy paid. Anyway, Spike had his era, but it's okay to say he's not putting out his best work as of late. Salute to him for his placement in Black movie history, but it's like holding on to an old legendary athlete. You saying he like Larry Holmes, flabby and sit? I didn't say that. That's what I read when I read that, man.
Y'all using Tupac for y'all. Yeah, I mean, ooh.
Felice says I don't use an iPhone. Karan is back. What's up? Welcome back. Fresh had the stupid dope move. I'm gonna get crazy paid. They aren't who they once were. We're waiting for a flat. Yeah, that's equivalent. Carrie has been making that face in Scandal.
She has, and I was a Scandal fan. I mean, I was in DC at the time and watching this show, and I would pull up, get out of class, have my little glass of wine and my dinner. But she didn't make it as much in that one movie, like the whole season. But she made it more in that movie in one movie. Every scene, and then they zoomed in.
Damn, dog, she was talking. Why you just going?
I'm sorry, Doc.
You're doing too much.
Yeah, say that again, Doc. I'm just Scandal fan.
Oh no, I'm intrigued. Like, keep throwing them up. Like, y'all are sharing y'all visit.
Yeah.
I mean, I love art too. I can't afford any of it because I'm broke. But one day I too will be rich like that.
Anyway, we can love and be critical of those that are placed on Hollywood pedestals.
For what? Why? How about
Black
and do some dope shit?
Is Black Dynamite a classic? According to Kamari, everything's a classic. If it's good, it's a classic.
Listen, I'm a Michael White fan. Black Dynamite was dope. The fact that he makes independent film and content is dope.
Training Day, American Gangster, Pulp Fiction, those are classics to name a few. Tyler is the Black Lifetime channel. He'd be so mad.
Listen, man, y'all gotta stop. Listen, y'all spazzing on Tyler, man. It's not fair.
No, that's not a critique. Lifetime makes a lot of movie with those overly dramatic things. What I'm saying is, I was just saying that I recognize their soap operas.
Yeah, Lifetime is not great content.
Because Ant is agreeing with me. Beauty in Black is way out of pocket. It was one scene, dog, when he was in the driveway in season 2 that was like the most complete out of pocket scene I ever seen. I said, "Yo, who was writing this, man?"
Listen, how about this? Why don't you and I write a soap opera?
I'm with that, bro. You know, I'm always with something creative, man. Let's get popping, man.
We could be like, damn, what was the joint Ray film in Brooklyn did? Something in violence. What was it?
Money and Violence?
Violence, yeah, we could be like them, man.
Yeah, shout to Money and Violence, man. I was tuned in every week. Yo, Kerry Washington did a TV show with Delroy Lindo that's pretty good to me. Also, I think that Delroy Lindo is really LeBron's daddy, and it's why he doesn't.
They do favor very much so.
I think Delroy Lindo is one of the most underrated actors there is. He's super dope. He's super dope. I'm a big fan of Delroy Lindo.
Delroy is from the Philadelphia area.
So, our lack of correction amongst ourselves in love is the reason why we have R. Kelly, Diddy, and Cosby partaking in inhumane practices.
Really.
So, I love that comment, and I love the connection, because it's funny that Kamari doesn't want to critique people that have reached a certain level, but you want to critique a lot of other people that, like, you're on the other side of this argument, right? We talk about people in the finance space, and what's our is it our duty to critique them, right? But somehow, when people reach a certain level, you feel like they're above critique. I'm asking.
You're not asking. You just made a statement, sir.
Are you being a hypocrite, sir?
See, that's I knew the slander was coming.
That was a question. That was a simple question. Are you being a hypocrite, sir?
Here we go. So,
yes or no?
Number one, I'm not answering. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
No respect.
I'm going to talk to Liz. So I feel it's unfair to go to Diddy, R. Kelly, and Cosby. We're going like super way out of bounds. I'm talking about Spike and Tyler people. They made some of the best black content in this decade.
I mean, so did Cherokee and Pinky, but you critique them, don't you?
Why do you always got to go to the gutter?
Why is it considered the gutter?
Why are your comments gutter comments?
That's not a gutter comment.
It was.
I was asking a legit question.
I'm talking about R-rated, G-rated, PG-rated films. You got to go straight triple X.
Is it not art?
Listen, man, this show is for families, not for Nate fans.
Nate fans can't be no. You see, and this is my problem, Kamari. Right? If you for black people, you got to be for all black people.
I am. I'm for black straight people, black queer people, black trans people. See, nobody wants to talk about that. If we're gonna have a real conversation,
so let's have a real conversation. You're for all those, but you aren't for black SWs, though.
I'm for black SWs. I love black SWs.
Well, you said that a little bit too. that came off a little bit crazy. Thanks for that clip right there. What time is this into the show?
Black female SWs. Yes, I do. To be clear.
Hold on. Let me give you an ISO. I want you to repeat that again, because this is Kamari about to make us go viral again, though. What did you say? You're for who?
I love black female SWs. All right, now get me off the screen, man. You're doing too much, man. You're doing too much.
Oh man! All right, Liz, I love that comment because it points out the hypocrisy of one Kamari Ellis. But anyway, Dope Fiend is Donald Goines in his masterfully written book. That might be his magnum opus right there. I thought that was 2 piles of sawdust. That was art, y'all. That was art.
Art is subjective.
Donald made Dope Fiend and Tar Baby. All right, so here's a question: are you taking Fresh over Strap? All right, I think I am. Although Strap got one of the greatest lines of all time. Give me the same sandwich. It's the same fucking sandwich. Strap is a classic movie, but I'm taking Fresh, dog. Fresh is one of them ones. Chucky impression was good. Hey, shout out to Chucky, man. Chucky, a big pun sampled that Chucky joint from Fresh. All right, that's what he's talking about. Strap with Bokeem Woodbine. Same sandwich. Kamari, call yourself broke again. # speak life.
All right.
I like Zulu. You like Zulu? Zulu was a classic.
I'm a future millionaire.
Yeah.
There we go. Zulu was a classic.
Shout out to Rachel Hannibal. That's her saying. I'm borrowing.
She the People is hilarious, but also extreme. Y'all watch that? She the People?
Nope. I
I
might catch
gotta
it once the black people stop watching it. I watch it after people try to put stuff online. That way I don't have to be turned off. Like I haven't watched Power. I don't watch.
Power went off the rails eventually. It was good initially, but it went off the rails. Black is a classic, and the animated series is classic as well. Let's talk about Black Dynamite, I believe. El Dorado Red and Never Die Alone were based on Eddie Jackson. I didn't know that. Dope Fiend and White Man's Justice off Henry Marzette. Horson and Black Girl Lost off Sweet and Baby. Oh, that show with Carrie and Delroy is so good.
It's very
I
good.
haven't watched it. I haven't watched that.
Yeah, it's very good.
Nicole, New Jack City is a classic, and I've watched it recently, but to me, it's a classic comedy. It's a classic comedy.
Me and my wife are watching Survivor, the old episodes. Can either one of y'all build a fire?
Yeah, with a lighter.
No, I mean with a flint, or can you make a fire?
Yeah. I'm out of practice. Yeah.
Me, absolutely not. Chaz, I'm useless with most things. I can't hang a picture on the wall, let alone start a fire. I could pay somebody. All right, so Cherokee and Pinky is out of pocket. No, and it was a real question because Kamari tends to I want him to support all our people. He can't be cherry picking. I agree with Kamari. Lifetime movies are usually grade A but sore. They do numbers though, and people can't cut them off. It's like the Hallmark Network and whatnot. Ooh, who should leave the community first with their entire catalog? Tyler Perry or Samuel L. Jackson?
I am not participating.
Who goes in all their catalog? Who has to go first?
They're both necessary.
That's not his question.
I know. That's why I said I'm not participating.
It's like the meme. One has to go in all their work.
Listen, you need Gator. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know I'll do it. You know you need that. And you need Tyler Perry and 688. You need that.
All right, so hold up. I gotta get to these comments. It is not unfair. Unchecked choices and behavior can lead anywhere. The reality is, Chance, I think you got your volume up a little bit because it's like echoing a little bit. You put the volume down just a little bit. All right, so the reality is we are all up for critique. If it's constructive, it's always listen, man. You don't agree with that, Kamari?
Listen, nobody is above reproach. So no, I don't necessarily agree with it, but why do we feel the need to critique? Just do our work.
No, but what I'm saying is we talking about art. I think that's the point of art, right?
Create your own art then.
I do create my own art. What I'm doing right now is art.
Jimmy's gonna make a new knife for y'all with his face on it.
That was a piece of art. By the way, that art was done by the same person that did the matches too.
But I kind of like the knife though.
Of course you do.
I kind of like the knife.
I want the knife. Wasn't Mari loving on a big booty team on Instagram last week? He's a conservative S-Dub supporter. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I gotta go back and check this gram. I don't know. Who was you loving on last week?
I wasn't on last week.
Who you loving? Who you want to be hugging? He said on your gram though. I don't know what you was doing on your gram, dog.
I don't know. We need exhibits. We need proof.
We gotta investigate that. You had a ting on your IG last week, bro?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Kenyatta novels off Milton and Richard Henry of the Republic of New Africa. Milton Henry was Eddie Jackson's lawyer and Malcolm X's legal aid. I learned about him through YouTube. So Liz is saying she gotta keep Sam Jackson. Goodbye, Tyler. Y'all check that new Mob Deep album that dropped today. The joint, the clips is fire. I did check it out.
The new Mob Deep joint. I felt like it was a remake though.
By Perry. Everybody's saying that we got to keep Sam Jack.
Listen, now that's funny. Tyler Perry has employed way more black people than Sam Jack ever has.
Okay. Anyway, so Anthony says, what about Elvis, Jerry Lee Lewis, Ted Nugent, Clive Davis, Hugh Hefner? I just want parody and harsh criticism. So my response to that is I will critique them, but the problem with me critiquing them is I don't engage in their art. So I so it's hard. I don't think about them, right?
So you don't engage in none of Hugh Hefner's art?
No.
You are a fan of SWs of all shapes.
No, not a fan. I support all of our people.
Okay.
That's all I said.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
So there was no black ladies in UF News?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I support West Coast Productions.
None of them were there?
That's not Hugh Hefner, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, man. Today is the 61st anniversary of the birth of the 5% Nation, a.k.a. the nation of gods and earths. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad's born day was Wednesday the 7th. You know what I'm saying?
Maddox.
Rest in peace to Clarence the God. You know what I mean? And also, Elijah the God. The morning ratchet show that you do was like a couple weeks ago. It was Thursday morning. You know what up? Oh, okay. You had a ting. Okay. I didn't see that one. And I appreciate you, letting me know what Kamari was up to in the morning. Okay. I see.
I don't remember. I really don't remember. It's possible. I love black people.
Liz says Walmart has employed more black people than Tyler, in the words of Eric Sherman. So what you saying?
Is that what we doing? That's such slander. That's such slander.
Putting heads to bed, straight out the box MCs. All right, I'm sorry. What you saying, bro?
That's such slander.
Gotta keep Mace Windu over Medea. All right. I mean,
Medea has fed more people than Star Wars. So,
what'd you say?
Medea has fed more people than Star Wars.
That's factually inaccurate. You mean more black people? Because that's not what you said.
Black. Listen, this is a black show, man. It's always black.
I know, but I want to make sure that you're being factually accurate. We're on the internet, right?
How many black characters have been on Star Wars? We got Mace Windu. We got Lando Calrissian.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
I'm laughing at Ant's comment, yo. Ant is out of pocket. He said we all watched the Playboy channel with the squiggly lines on the TV when we were kids. Yo, shout to Skinemax, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Skinemax.
Anthony said that's silly.
Yo, Ant's out of pocket, bro. Ant's out of pocket. Yo, he said squiggly lines. Shout to the squiggly lines, yo. If you know, you know. Y'all wasn't around on the squiggly line era. I mean, kids these days are spoiled. They just go right on their browser and you find whatever they're looking for. That's a good and a bad thing. Anyway, with that being said, though, isn't his wife black, the creator of Star Wars?
Yes, Melody Hobson.
Okay, I mean,
She's
you are a Melody Hobson stan, so I know you ain't gonna say nothing bad about that.
Rock for a black woman. I am. She's also one of the owners of the Denver Broncos.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
So,
yes.
And I don't watch sports. I just know that.
And God forbid anything happens to her, her wealth will go. No, I'm sorry. What'd you say, Kamari?
I don't know that. We don't know that. Pretty sure she's got superb estate planning.
I know what just happened to the sister that, from Abbott Elementary. She got done dirty.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Snowman took all that paper.
But there's no way that's happening to Melody Hobson.
Okay.
There's no way.
I like how you say no way, like stranger things haven't happened. Like we haven't had guys like Prince.
No. George Lucas is going to get alimony.
Well, George Lucas got more bread than her, so he don't.
Exactly.
So I mean, George Lucas is papered up, but Melody Hobson is super dope though. I respect her. But anyway, she's not above reproach either. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I love all positive black people.
Mari bugging. We got to pull up the numbers. You got to take account people like me that resell the action figures. It's good money in Star Wars.
All right, I'm with you on that.
Kamar, you forgot about Finn and Darth Vader. James Earl Jones.
Okay, all right, we got four then. We got four.
So what about Jabba the Hutt?
No. We got four. So for Tyler, we got Janet Jackson. We got Cicely Tyson. We got Michael Jai White. That's three right there. Do y'all want me to really keep going? Really? We got Boris and his wife Nicole. Boris Kojo. Like how many Tyler Perry joints he's been in? I'm
not arguing with you.
We got the Browns. Come on, man. Show Tyler some love.
What about Disney shareholders?
I said Star Wars. Now we're going to Disney.
Who's Star Wars owned by?
I need you to stay. When it was made by George Lucas.
Who's it owned by?
When it was made by George Lucas.
That's not what I asked you.
Listen, I'm here for black ownership.
Did you order the code red?
I am here for black ownership. Tyler Perry is a black billionaire off of black dollars, off of cooperative economics.
I have no problem with Tyler Perry. I told you I support. I probably watch more. Listen, I got BET Plus. I pay every month for BET Plus.
That's a white man. What are you talking about?
You didn't let me finish my damn comment. Holy smokes!
A white man. Now, Tyler does have equity ownership in this.
Tyler owns over 30% of BET Plus. What are you talking about?
Allegedly.
What he says. But I got the thing to support Tyler Perry because I watch Bruhs, I watch Sisters. You know what I'm saying? I watched the joint with an old girl who owned a strip club. I engage in more Tyler Perry content than most. I admit that. But while I'm watching it laughing, saying, "Yo, this is ridiculous." But somehow I still watch.
All right. God bless you.
I'm just saying. Quinta prepared for that loss, but still rough. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna bounce back. She's a soldier. I mean, but it's still nasty to see that, though. Nasty word.
Now, Jimmy, who did we meet at the event yesterday?
A lot of folks.
As a relationship into Quinta.
Oh, the brother who got the song on her show?
Yeah. I thought that was super dope.
Yeah, super dope. Yeah, one of the brothers at the art show last night.
Shout out to the Bull Bay.
Shout out to Bull Bay.
He's a Philly rapper who's got placement on Abbott Elementary.
Which is super dope. She got a local artist on her, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Ashoka Tano from Star Wars is a black woman. There you go. I mean, he's just correcting you. He's correcting you.
Can we get 6?
And that's all I'm saying, Liz. We are not hating on him. We don't have a problem critiquing his product and his art. You
make some art then. How about that?
He said Keefe D don't count job, but I do make art all the time, man.
Keefe D don't count.
I make art. My memes are art.
Oh man.
Listen, I watch Miss Pat show too. I'm not caught up though, but Miss Pat is out of pocket, yo. But it's crazy because Miss Pat, I started watching it because it was super hilarious, and then she took a turn and got mad serious for a second. I was like, whoa, what in the after school special is going on? Hey, listen, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I straddle the fence, man. I gotta keep a balance, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep a balance. So I'm locked in on BET Plus. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, and you're just telling the truth.
I do watch a lot of rap, but listen, I read a lot of beautiful stuff too.
You said you are ratchet. I'm here to confirm that fact.
See, you supposed to be my brother. You can call me straight, call me ratchet.
I love you, Jim. Do I need to say pause after
that? Tyler Perry did put more money in my pocket than George Lucas, though. I know you talking about taking them joints to the street. Tyler Perry is the equivalent of Nino Brown. Ooh, okay, let's talk about it. What you got to say about that, Rory Marr?
Me, CMB, are you my brother's keeper? Come on, man.
I mean, he's saying that, he's still serving poison though, as what New Rawman is saying. That's what I'm taking from what he's saying.
Why wouldn't you say Nino Brown is a fictional character?
Well, no, I'm thinking, because again, I'm taking what he's saying. What I think he's saying is, although he does feed a lot of black people, can you justify it by basically putting the poison out there? It's like how the drug dealers say, I give back turkeys, but that's what I took from New Rawman's comment. And what is your response to that, Rory Marr?
Nino Brown is a fictional character.
Forget Nino Brown. What about the idea of,
why are we belaboring this? I feel like
I'm gonna serve poison, but I'm gonna give back after I make the money from serving poison.
Nino Brown is a fictional character. How about that?
Okay.
How about
Willie Lynch is a fictional character. You bring him up every week.
No, I don't. But how about this? Who was the director of New Jack City?
That was another brother. That was the what's his face? The son. Wasn't the son? That was his movie.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Now what son? Because Sweetback Willie and his son are different. And I think I said the name of the movie wrong.
Yeah, you talking about the squiggly line version. All right, so I have made art plenty, and I didn't die when people had an opinion. I'm young, intelligent black woman with a voice, and I am critiqued often and loudly. Talk to him, Liz. Tell him.
Liz, I would love to see your art.
Real talk. I hate how spiked dresses here.
So I'm
you sound like Kendrick.
So Sweetback's Badass Song. That's the name of the movie I was thinking about.
I hate the way that you walk. You sound like Kendrick there, Ant. Like I hate the way he dresses, yo.
Shout out to the very first black exploitation movie that was ever made that they critiqued, but it paved the way for a whole genre of movies and black creators.
So Jarrell says that's tough. He's still serving poison regardless, and he said he got you with that one, Mari. Mari tried to ignore answering it. That's what he tried to do.
Hey, listen, I'm above all this. He did not get me.
His son made Panther and Posse though. Posse was dope.
The son also made Outlaw Posse, right?
Posse was dope.
Did you see Outlaw Posse yet?
I haven't seen Outlaw Posse.
Yeah, so he just did Outlaw Posse like last year.
Is it streaming?
I believe so. It's been on cable for a minute. Listen, by the way,
Cable. Who you got cable, bro?
I'm about to get rid of it. I am. I'm tired of paying. I think I'm going to get YouTube.
Hold on. You got cable? You really got cable?
Yes.
You got Wade cable?
I got DirecTV.
Oh, all right. I know out in the county. I know out in the burbs, but you live at? Never mind.
No, they got everything that they have in the city, sir.
Never mind. I forgot, man. Never mind. Yeah, I can't believe you got cable in 2025, bro.
So what should I have?
Listen, I cut the cord in like 2009.
So you don't have any? You don't watch anything?
I watch everything.
How do you watch it?
I mean, the streets. No, but seriously though, I do have YouTube TV.
So that's all you use? That's all you have?
I got Netflix.
No Fire Sticks, no nothing.
I do have a Fire Stick, but I don't.
I'm against Fire Sticks.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't like stealing from black people.
Who said you stealing a fire? Listen, you're talking about people that jailbreak them. A Fire Stick, you don't have to jailbreak a Fire Stick. A Fire Stick is.
Everybody jailbreaks the Fire Stick. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing.
I don't. I pay for more streaming service. Listen. I'm out of pocket for the amount of stream. I got Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO.
You didn't boycott?
Boycott who? What we boycotting?
Disney Plus.
I don't even know. Honestly, I missed that. I ain't been on the internet. We boycotting Disney. We boycotting Disney for what they do?
That's how they got Jimmy Kimmel back on. They got mad.
Well, I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel, so
they got mad.
No disrespect, but
they got so mad they boycotted him. Cooperative economics. Wow, how about that?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I didn't know that was a thing until you just said it. I didn't boycott. No, I didn't boycott him.
No, seriously, no jokes aside. That's why they brought Jimmy Kimmel back, because ABC lost so much money off of their flagrants for canceling Jimmy Kimmel over his Charlie Kirk commentary.
Okay.
No, fuck out of here. And they said they raised their voice. They said, we're going to speak with our dollars. Black folks will start speaking with their dollars more.
Okay. I mean, if you say so.
Well, we shouldn't speak with our dollars more?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that whole story. I didn't know I was supposed to be boycotting Disney Plus, man. How am I supposed to watch Hamilton if I boycott Disney Plus?
I'm sure you got another way to get it.
I love Hamilton, dog. I watch Hamilton like once a week.
I've never watched Hamilton yet. I didn't even know it was on Disney Plus.
Dog, I went to see it live when it was in. I went to see it live. I watched it on Disney Plus. I love Hamilton. So anyway,
I looked up those tickets. I couldn't afford them.
Trying to play me again.
Fun fact,
trying to play me
one of my
again.
best friends is an executive producer on it.
Really?
Wait a minute, say that again. I missed you.
Wow. He said one of her best friends is an executive producer on Hamilton.
Oh, shout out to Doc's best friends.
Oh, that's super dope. I love Hamilton, yo.
Yep. Look up Google Ebony Smith. She's on Instagram. I think it's EB Smith or Ebony Smith.
Shout out to Ebony, yo. Yeah. Michael Jai White as a director is greater than Tyler. And he's employed a plethora of black folks.
But Tyler has employed Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White has not employed Tyler. I'm just saying.
That was a wild movie. Had a young and cracking grown woman. Whoa, what movie was that? What movie you talking about? So Ant says that Tyler Perry is the Franklin Saint of black content. He got that ready rock. I'm pirating everything Disney Plus is going. All right, so honestly, I missed that whole thing. How much is your streaming stack versus AI stack? So Jamil, my streaming stack is out of pocket, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Paramount Plus, I got Peacock, Hulu, Netflix, Disney, BET Plus.
Why do you have to say pause for Peacock?
This sounded crazy. Yeah, I'm out of pocket, bro. We should be boycotting America. There you go. That's the real conversation.
Yo, hold on. That's why I love my sister.
Oh, he said the Sweetback movie was wild. That's what he's talking about. Had kids cracking grown woman cheeks in the Sweetback movie.
Listen.
Yeah, that was wild, yo. Listen, man, we gotta get ready to do our Bitcoin giveaway, man. We talked about everything this evening. We talked about Kamari not allow us to critique black creatives. We talked about cooperative economics.
We talked about Kamari promoting cooperative economics.
With a home server, Plex, and Pi-hole, the black ads, you'll be set. Listen.
What's that?
You ain't down with a Plex server?
Know nothing about it. Educate me, please.
The crazy part is I had a Plex server, but I got rid of my Plex server to run more Bitcoin miners. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story for another day.
So should I set up a Bitcoin farm, Jimmy?
A Bitcoin fund?
Farm. Should I be mining Bitcoin?
You know what? We should talk about that, right? We should talk about that as a real. No. Hear me out. Hear me out. I was talking about as a real estate endeavor.
Whatever endeavor, a money endeavor.
So, Kamari, since you support all black creatives, Liz has a question for you. Does that include Candace Owens?
Candace Owens is not black. Candace Owens is a dark-skinned white person. That's all I have for it.
So my follow-up question to that is, do you support the creative Rachel Dolezal?
Can we get back to why should we doing Bitcoin farming or mining?
Well, that truly depends upon your energy costs.
And by the way, her name should not be said at all. At all.
I want to know, if you don't support her, do you support Rachel Dolezal?
Listen, back to the Bitcoin.
You don't want to answer. Okay. It's not a straight answer. It depends upon the kind of energy that you can get. Can you get cheap energy?
Okay. I will say this though. Rachel Dolezal has never lied on black people. I'm just saying.
Saying she was one is a lie on black people.
That's not lying on black people.
Okay.
Saying that Candace Owens is black is a lie on black people. But I digress.
See, I think this is where the problem comes into play, right? Because
no,
I could, huh?
No, it does not. There's no problem.
It is. Whether you agree with her or not agree with her, even if you think she's the devil incarnate, she's still a black woman.
I do believe she's devil incarnate. She's not a black woman. She is a white woman and dark skin. That's it.
I disagree. I disagree 1,000%.
I think she's a black woman. She played her part in puppetry, and a lot of people do that.
She's still a black woman.
She had to walk in her role.
Why is she a black woman?
She's a melanated chocolate sister.
So that's all it takes to be black, is to be melanated. That's it.
So
if you go black or from appearance, she appears to be a black woman, and she identifies as a.
She got one drop. That's what makes her a black woman. That one drop rule.
But here's the problem with that one drop rule, right? Because she's gonna go stay with the Klan when they come to lynch everybody. So no, fuck out of here with her. I'm sorry.
Does that not make her black though?
No, she's not.
So all the house Negroes weren't black?
Listen, most of the house Negroes were heroes.
So the field Negroes weren't.
No, the field Negroes were heroes too, but so were the house Negroes.
What I'm saying is when people try to escape and some of the house Negroes will snitch on them, does that not make them black?
So tell me this: how many field Negroes snitched on the house Negroes that tried to escape?
Again, that's the same question to me: does that make them not black though?
If they're repeatedly lying on black people, yes, they're not black. If Harriet would shoot your ass, you ain't black.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think that's part of the problem, right? We have to understand that black is not a monolith, right?
I think that's part of the problem.
And even if I think you're evil, that doesn't mean that you're not black. It means you're an evil black person is what it means. Like you're still black though.
Black is also consciousness as well. It's more than skin color. It's more melanated.
Listen, man. I was laughing this week when I saw the former VP going all sister girl and cussing on stage, right? Never mind. I ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. Let me chill, but I think to not call her black is kind of foul though.
But I wouldn't say that the former VP was not black.
Of course you wouldn't.
It's kind of foul to sit here and support a man who promotes locking up black children for life.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, see, you ain't got the context. Due to knowledge.
What are you talking about? Who supports any man?
Who does Candace always support?
Yeah, but I don't care about her. Again, I said you can think she's the devil. You could think she's is the actual devil. That doesn't mean that she's not black, though.
Rock with me. She can't come sit at my table.
Again, that also doesn't mean that she's not black.
That doesn't mean she is either. What
So,
makes black? What?
So there's black folks that hate black folks. All skin folk ain't kin folk, but it doesn't mean they ain't black, though.
Nah, they ain't black. I disown them. And listen, I'm not black either. I'm a children of the sun. Remove me from the whole thing.
Kamari been drinking, y'all. I just gotta put that out there because I know people are like, what the hell is wrong with Kamari? He been drinking, y'all.
Nah, I'm serious. Like, so I really want to have this conversation, but we gotta have the right context.
Are we boycotting the NFL because of Bad Bunny?
Why? Because he's not American.
Liz, you driving Liz crazy right now, bro.
That's fine. Good. I love you though.
He called her a white.
I can go with that. Listen,
I'm gonna let it go. She told me this is your Scorpio logic, so I gotta let it go.
No, but here's the thing, right? We're all gangs. We all line up in a gang. She ain't in our gang. Period. Point blank. I don't care if she's black, white, yellow, or green. She's a fucking liar. She's a paid operative, and she's only here for the money. And she manipulates our people, and we go along with it. But
who's we?
A lot of black folks. Her name should not even be mentioned.
In the words of Uncle Phil, who's we?
Trash.
Mari double-sided. I don't know, man. It's not genuine. If you can support a 6'8" burly woman, but not support Candace.
What 6'8" burly woman in the house?
I know what he's trying to say, but I'm leaving that one alone. She's just a jigaboo. She's still black, though. She's a black jigaboo. We will not start defining black.
I mean, listen, black people didn't create the definition of black, though.
Candace is blacker than Kamala. I didn't say that. Jamil said it.
That's bullshit. But can we have a real conversation? Should we even call ourselves black anymore?
I call myself Libyan, so.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Although my family is from Burkina Faso, I just, it's an ode to the OG. So, Kamari, are all black conservative Republicans and right wingers white folks in black skin?
No, they're not.
Okay. It's funny. I was watching Michael Steele on TV the other day, right? It's funny because Michael Steele at this point is like a man without a country because
he definitely is not. I'm sorry, I'm agreeing with you, Jimmy.
Because Michael Steele is like an old school, like actual Republican. Because what we have now is not Republicans no more. I don't know what they are, but he's like an old school guy that just has conservative values. But his party has went so far that they don't mess with him, but the left also don't mess with him. So he's like just a man without a country at this point. Hashtag Spike. So that's one. We got one. All right, give us another. For the people watching, for those that are still here with us, give us a couple of hashtags that we could use for our giveaway. We got one entry right now, which is hashtag Spike.
Hashtag Black Hotel Ownership. Black.
He's not black. He's OJ. Hashtag Kamari determines who's black.
No, that's too long.
I'm learning Spanish. Supporting and actually doing are two different things. Candace supports locking black folks up. Kamala actually locked up black folks beyond her legal powers.
I hate that logic. How does she do it beyond her legal powers?
I'm not getting into this conversation. I'm leaving this alone. Someone got my reference with the jigaboo line.
I got it. And you're not wrong.
Hashtag group economics.
That's it. Group economics.
Don, we was just talking about you, bro. Salute, Don.
Hey, Don, are you okay? I know you was a little worried about AMD earlier. He was like, yo, AMD dropped like 6, 7, 8%.
It did. It might be time to
NVIDIA's up like over 70% year to date, man. It's just a blip.
Why does everyone have a problem with black conservatives? Is it possible to be conservative and not a Republican? I think that's an excellent question right there, though. That's probably something that we should examine more because I think the idea of being conservative is interesting because, again, we all live off of our experiences, right? And in my opinion, and just based upon my lived life experience, I think that a majority of our folks actually are conservative to a certain degree.
You took my point.
Right? Because a lot of us in the communities that I grew up in are influenced by whether that's the mosque, whether that's the black church, In my community, those were the two dominant, the mosque and the black church. And most people that come from those spaces are more conservative.
Black people
And,
are fiscally conservative and socially liberal.
but I think what's happened recently is, and I think this is the more interesting thing from a historical standpoint to watch what happens after this, because the pendulum is going to swing the other way. So we're now in a place where things have went so far right that it's beyond. That's why I said Michael Steele was interesting to me when I was watching him talk. I'm like, this is a man without a country, because he's an old school conservative black man, and to his point, he's like his parties went so far he can't support that, but he's also not ultra progressive either. But I think what's going to happen is the result of being so far right that the response is going to be to go far left, and I don't know when the people in the middle are ever going to have their say again. And some will say that they don't need their say because the middle is not pushing us further along as progressive as we should be. So it's going to be interesting to watch how things play out. But I think your question is interesting, like the idea of being conservative versus being a Republican.
I think Liz's response is spot on.
Okay, so let me find Liz's response real fast.
Again, you have to put it in context, right? Black conservatives. Again, Jimmy is right. A lot of us are conservatives. Many don't believe in abortion, even though the Republican or white ring, they always try to say black people love abortions. It's not really true, but that's the narrative they like to run with. But most conservatives are rooted in oppression. That's what Liz said. Now, yeah, Liz also said conservatism in this country is rooted in oppression.
I think the other part about it is, like, when you think about as a collective, what are we conserving, right?
Right.
So
they want to conserve the good old boy network. They want to conserve the Confederacy. They want to conserve slavery. They want to conserve subservience of black folks. But nobody really wants to talk about that.
All right, so we got a couple of different entries. We got hashtag Be White, hashtag Mari Wild. I like that one too.
Of course you would, because it's slander.
Hashtag $40 cheeks. Hashtag Android is king. Jerome is a 6'8" woman, and burly woman is mad funny. Hashtag Buy Perry. 25. All right, so we got 22,422 sats that we're giving away this evening.
Hey Jamel, what is BTC trading at right now?
Man, that joint crashed crazy today because your president crashed every market today. He is wilding. Well, I mean, listen, I don't care.
It's like 115, right?
Yeah, around there. I don't, I'm all in long. You see my shirt right here, man. My shirt says "Pay me in Bitcoin." Anyway, Armstrong Williams too.
Yep.
Hashtag Spike Apologist. I like that one. That's a good one.
Oh God.
We got another hashtag Group Economics.
Hashtag Spike's great.
Hashtag Mari had a spike drink. Conservatism is rooted deeply in our oppression. Ooh. All right, so let me pull this up. For the record, I'm objective. Candace ain't on the team, but she does bring up valid points at times. She damn sure ain't no Jesse Lee Peterson. So you calling her like a...
No, she's worse than Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson is just a caricature. Like old clown. Like I don't even know. I don't understand how people have audiences.
The funniest thing I saw, it was an old clip of Tariq Nasheed when he was on Jesse Lee Peterson. And he was talking to him. He's like, you know what? He said, "You're my favorite coon." I gotta find that clip. I was dying. I don't go on that man's show in his face and say, "Yo, you know what? You're my favorite coon." Anyway, man. Oh man.
I don't think Candace Owens ever makes points, because when she does bring up so-called valid points, it's only to bring up her bullshit white agenda. Her whole white.
This is great content. It helped me finish the pot of beef stew I was cooking. Salute to you. Shout out to the beef stew.
But what's their net worth? I like that.
Well, hashtag, but what's their net worth? Quick question. Have you ever seen a broke black conservative?
Yes.
Now name all the broke black liberals.
I know a bunch of broke black conservatives.
Yeah. We are by nature socialists. Interesting. By nature. I think Kamari will argue the other side of that. Kamari believes that capitalism is
by nature, people are, yes.
You said is an African tradition, according to you. As a collective, not much, but as an individual, some of us are doing okay. Stop the lie. Kamala prosecuted 46 people total, not all blacks. Hashtag due to knowledge. Yeah, I didn't even get in that conversation. Here's one for you. Hashtag Motel Patel. Hashtag group of economics. Another one. Right now we at 112. Damn, we at 112.
Damn. Time to buy.
112. All right, my fault. Broken clocks are right twice a day. Shot to the whispers. Social media conservatives are just a grift. I think Jesse Lee Peterson is doing it just to get paid. All right, so I think you like hashtag group economics. Come on, can you set it up for me, beloved?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm getting a report on people on my property right now.
Yeah, that landlord life.
Listen, man. Listen. We almost done now. We got a damn electrical problem.
I just got a text. What is this? It said Trump has pushed down the whole crypto market.
Just so he can spin it back up.
Yeah, I'm hype about it. Another buying opportunity.
I wonder how much money Trump is going to make off of his crypto coin when it's all said and done, 5 years from now.
Hey, man.
The crazy thing about Trump is he don't really care about the U.S. He cares about his pocket.
Yo, Don said he actually knows some of the Patels. He's locked in with the Patels.
Hey.
So I can't stand Candace because she sounds just like Ben Shapiro, kind of like Funkmaster Flex sounds like Angie Martinez. Buy the dip. That's it. Listen, I bought some today. I bought some tomorrow. You know, that's how we do. That's how we do. Hashtag buy the dip. All right, Mark, you setting it up for us? I think we're gonna go with group economics.
Economics, okay.
Hashtag group economics is the actual is what we're gonna do for our giveaway this evening. So please put it in there. Put that in the giveaway.
You know I am verbally challenged, so let me make sure I spell this right.
I didn't see that. He said Barron is already worth 150 million. He's like 18 or 19. Yo, Barron is like looks like weirdly tall. He looks way out of place. I don't know what his future looks like. The only thing I've ever heard about Barron, because they keep him low key, is they said Barron be out here having his way with the ladies. But how the hell is Barron worth 100? You know, shout out to him though. Group economics, yes. Thunder says, I believe capitalism can be achieved without unreasonable expense to others. It's one thing to pimp, but guerrilla pimping when you don't have to is just wrong. So I agree with a part of that. I agree that guerrilla pimping when you don't have to is wrong. But I think that the idea of capitalism, you have to have someone at the bottom of that, at the whole situation. It just has to be. I think that's why the book Caste is such an important book.
Can you tell me what system does not have someone at the bottom of it?
All of them do.
Oh, okay. All right, that was truthful.
Remember what's that? Again, this is why I hate when I critique capitalism, people start bringing up all the other ones. It's like
what is the alternative?
I don't have it. I don't have the answers. I'm like Sway. I don't have the answers, but I still can critique what we have, though.
Okay, so how are we going to make our thing better? When are we going to?
I don't know. This is what I'm seeking the answer to.
Okay, all right.
Stack sats and die trying.
Okay, I'm with that. Assets, buy assets, invest.
Stack sats or die trying, not investment advice. You know, take it however you want to take it, man. You know what I mean? That ain't his kid. I don't think it might not be his kid though. That might be like, because boy like 7'12". Group economics. Isn't Barron worth 120 million for starting that coin? I don't know, man. Barron had nothing to do with that. That was his other son, wasn't it?
Yeah, because Barron's the youngest son, right?
Yeah, Barron is the young bull, the one that's like 7'12". Listen, man. In the words of my brother Corey Camp, people are going to people. All systems are it's people peopling.
All systems are greedy. All of them. There's not one system that is not greedy. That's why you got all these billionaire oligarchs in Russia, which is what? Not a capitalistic society.
Neither is there.
And I'm just saying. But we spend all this time like, yo, where's the return on investment?
Spend all this time what?
Talking about the evils of capitalism.
We can't listen, man. People. So here's the thing, right? I don't think that we spend a lot of time doing that.
Oh man, that's what everybody talks about, man.
I mean, that's in your Hotep universe, but the most of the world, like
I'm a proud Hotep.
the everyday people don't go to work and come home and talk about the evils of capitalism. They don't. They're trying to survive.
Okay.
In the spaces that you may be in, like your little Hotepian spaces, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, the places you be at where they burn incense and you know. Anyway, but most people don't have those conversations about the good, the bad, the ugly of capitalism because most people are just like, you know, just to get by, in the words of Talib Kweli. That's what they're trying to do.
I like incense. I like sage.
I know you do.
All the evils. All of them.
You do. I know you do.
Don't be afraid of your African roots, my brother.
I'm not afraid of my African roots, man.
Amen.
I appreciate my Burkina Faso family, you know. I appreciate everything, man. I love everything black, man. Anyway, group economics is it. Now, if you win, by the way, Miss Mallory Lorraine, I got that over to you. Let me know, you know, I hope you got it, but if you win, go into the village. And if you're not a member of the village, make sure you join the village. You can do so by going to blackwealthrebels.com, blackwealthrebels.com. Me and Rory Marr had a conversation yesterday about how we're going to superstar the village moving forward. Like, so much content's coming. I'm doing some short form stuff back there too. Like, that's going to be only available in the village. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be on Facebook. And we got a lot of real estate content coming too because I got my brother Rory Marr fully in the real estate space now. You know, we giving Kamari a new name, 50 Door Mar.
No. Don't do that. I gave myself my own name. I named myself. It's called self-determination.
No.
By the way, you messed up, man. You didn't.
You said I want 50 doors. We said you're 50 Door Mar. But go ahead though.
That you didn't say Black Wolf Rebels 3 times.
BlackWealthRebels.com, BlackWealthRebels.com, BlackWealthRebels. Is that better? Anyway, point is, we got a lot of real estate content coming soon, man. We got a couple of things we've already shot for the village. First of all, man, I don't know what Mar is waiting on. We got the 2 live events that we did that were recorded professionally.
What I'm waiting on. I'm getting a text from my general contractor at what time is it? 9:54 at night, talking about I might need to come to my property. That's what I'm talking about. Hold
on. What work is still happening at 9:54 at night?
Listen, my GC is a beast. Shout out to Camille Pearsall.
Camille is amazing. Salute to Camille.
Don't play with her name.
I would never disrespect Camille. That's sis. She's amazing. And I got a gig for her too. I'm about to, you know. Listen, man. So anyway, with that being said, though, yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up in that space in the village of BlackWealthRebels.com. We got some real live rehab stuff going on. You know, Kamari's working on one of his commercial properties. So, you know,
I don't have any commercial properties. I have one mixed use property, and I have another multifamily property. That's it.
So your mixed use property, are you saying it's not commercial?
I'm saying it's mixed use.
Are you saying it's not? That's not what is it commercial? Is mixed use considered commercial?
Mr. Williams, I'm not here for your slander. Thank you very much.
That is not slander, beloved. It's a commercial property.
Listen, man.
Do you own a storefront?
Do you own a beachfront property?
All right, y'all. So it's hashtag group economics, y'all.
So where's your
it's hashtag group economics. The hashtag for the night is group economics.
Oh.
The hashtag is group economics. If you win, right, go to the village and send me your lightning address. How do you get your lightning address? You go into your Cash app. You hit the up arrow or down arrow. It will give you a QR code. You tap the QR code and you get your lightning address. It's an LN address, a lightning address. You get that and you send it to me in the village. You can send it in the inbox. You can send it in the Stack Sats chat, wherever you want to send it. Send it to me in the village and you will get paid this evening over 22,000 in Satoshis. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Jim, real quick before we do the drawing, what does it feel like to walk out your front door, walk on the beach, and see game out?
The hashtag is group economics.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know, bro. Anyway, so Nicole says Ibrahim Traore retracted the offer to have us come to Burkina Faso. So it's interesting, right? I gotta read more about that because what I do recognize is when they had the year of return in Ghana, that caused it was a positive, but there was some negatives that came along with it, and I saw it's a lot of tension between the natives and the expats there. So I wonder if that had anything to do with it. So if you say, let me see, if you say Black Wealth Rebels 3 times in the mirror in a candle in the dark room, you get a free new iPhone or iPad. It's pretty funny. Can we get AI photo of Kamari dressed like rich Uncle Pennybags from the Monopoly game? Oh, 50 Door Mari. Gotta cook that up real fast, man. Cook that up, 50 Door Mari.
I didn't. I'm going back and forth with my contractor, sir. But
He said he wants to see an AI photo of you dressed like rich Uncle Pennybags from the Monopoly game. You know what I'm saying? I gotta read that though. I gotta read more into that why he did that. But I saw Kamari, I saw the post of your contractor, and I was just looking. I'm just saying. He talking about Camille, man. He said he saw Camille, he had to give her the eyeball emoji, man.
So I'm gonna tell you why I did it, because how often do we talk about Black woman contractors? She's super dope. She knows her craft. She's the shit. We don't talk about it. We're very misogynistic. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to talk about that, but it's the truth. So I'm showing the real deal on what I'm doing and where I'm putting my money.
I don't know if you understood his comment. He was just saying that he likes to look at her. That's all he's saying, bro.
I got it, but it was time for me to tell the truth. I'm just telling the truth today, Jimmy.
Yeah, but I don't even know who you responded to, though. I'm like, who are you snapping at, though?
I saw the post of your contract and I was looking. And you said, why did you say that? You said, why did I do that?
No, I'm saying, why did you respond the way you responded, though? Like, he was just telling you that.
Why did I put her up there?
It's not what he's not asking you. He said, I saw.
I'm sorry. Listen, Anthony's the bro. I didn't take it like that, but I'm just saying, like, it's like that. Salute to the sisters, man. It's the the sisters.
No, listen, man. Black women hold me down, dog. Like, so I haven't. I mean, you ain't never gonna hear me say that. Listen, my next job, I'm giving the Camilla to do. Like, I'm dead serious, right? You know, Liz is in the chat. I call Liz all the time. Like, so I support. We all support our sisters because our sisters hold us down. Because guess what? Speaking of Camille, right? Speaking of Liz, when we did our camp, guess who pulled up in person multiple times? Both of them.
And by the way, Camille was also another sponsor of our Saturday school. Karan was in, he was the first one.
Yeah.
Camille was right there. And listen, we don't be asking for stuff. People just so these are real people. I know them. They do the work. They're not asking for donations. By the way, shout out to Jimmy with that great content. That was hilarious. Right? I mean, we really about it, y'all.
No, but the sisters definitely support us, man. So shout out to Camilla, shout out to Liz, shout out to all of them, man. Because if you look, like Rachel as well, right? Rachel pulled up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So the sisters always support us. So
the money plug, Markia pulled up. Like
Markia. Yo, we shot a dope piece of content with Markia that Kamari is like, it's supposed to be in the village, yo. It will be in the village once,
It's coming soon.
That's what she said. All right, so Liz says he did because there was fraud and too many people were signing up. Oh, okay, with in Burkina Faso. Was that a critique? Was that a critique, Kamari?
Critique of what?
When you were, you started talking about how we don't support our sisters. Was that a critique?
Not a critique. It's a real thing.
Was it a critique though?
Real spit. It's not a critique.
You be the shenanigans, man. Did she wear the Timbs, Kamari?
Yo, she don't wear Timbs. What's funny enough, she don't wear Timbs. I'm like, yo, why don't you wear some Timbs? But she don't like Timbs.
Oh, Liz said, and she's single, so act right.
Whoa. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, he was worried about having Langley coming in the country. Too many assassination attempts, and he's not really ready yet. They try to knock my man off pause like every week. I'm about to get busy with my girl. Listen, we all gonna work together, Liz. We about to do something crazy, man. Like
something.
We all trying to earn commercial property like Kamari. That's all.
I'm trying to have a beachfront.
Look, Aaron said, I truly appreciate and respect her skill set, but he also ain't blind, man.
I don't need to be blind. She's a beautiful sister.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to all the sisters, man. Shout out to Camille, man. Camille, we love you. You know, you already know what that is, man. But we all about to get busy, man. You know, Camille the contractor. Liz got the money. You know what I'm saying? I run the numbers, man. And, you know, Kamari do the taxes. Let's get to it.
So technically I run the numbers, but yeah, go ahead. Go off.
You just want to slander me, though.
No, not at all. I'm just,
When I say run the numbers, I meant from the valuation standpoint, bro. But you ain't got to try to step on me like that, though.
Everybody's got their lane.
You let everybody eat, but you just want to poop on me, though.
Listen, man, I want everybody to eat.
You protect this, man. You a tax guy. You protect this, man.
I try. I'm about to give up. I think I want to retire, man.
We trying to run the bag up like they did in Jefferson Got the Runs, man.
So I was talking to
you didn't catch that reference, but go ahead.
I was talking to a friend of mine whose daughter is a manager at Starbucks. I might fly. I might retire. I might retire.
Go work at Starbucks?
Yep. Get some benefits, get some stock options.
Listen, one of my wife's best friends worked at Starbucks years ago, like throughout college and even after college. And, you know, she's very successful now in her career, but that Starbucks stock is still, you know.
It's still thinging.
Still. Yeah. So, you know.
I think I care too much. And I think that's a characteristic flaw in myself.
I remember years ago, right? I was like, because I love tech, right? I said, I'm going to get me a job at T-Mobile, see if I can get some. And I didn't need the money. I was like, I just want to see if I can do it to just get stock. And I was in there one day and I saw like the worst customer come in and cuss everybody. I was like, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, that sucks.
I was like, I like the technology. I just want to be able to talk tech and teach people with tech. And I was like, but everybody's not the best customer. You got to think, what's the worst customer?
You should talk to Cookie. She might be able to get you a job.
I don't want a job, doggy.
Greatest tech company in the world.
Google?
No comment.
Google?
No comment. Google's not the greatest tech company in the world.
I mean, that's subjective.
I mean, you could quantify it though with facts and money, but sure.
All right, so Microsoft did.
All right, we got 11 people. 11.
Microsoft. NVIDIA?
That's all we want. NVIDIA is a blip, a recent big blip.
Nope. Microsoft?
Okay, if you say so.
Anyway,
now, you do got to give Microsoft one up. If there was no Microsoft, there would be no Apple.
Developers on the rise. Yes, it is. Developers are on the rise. Speaking of taxes, I'm so excited for this upcoming tax season. Can't wait. Shout out to Bart Scott.
Oh, that's right, Anthony. You do taxes too, right?
Yeah, man. Tax professional, man. You try to get to this chicken, man.
Yeah, this tax season is going to be crazy with all the new tax change.
Edvard, what's up, Edvard?
What up, Edvard?
Yeah, man. Joel's in the building. Joel, what's good?
We got 12. 1, 2, 12.
Edvard, you're not going to come on here and slander water ice, though.
Yeah, that's mad disrespectful.
Because Italian ice and water ice like are on two different planets, right? Water ice.
And I'm a guy who went to New York and had Italian ice. And I'm from Philly. Water ice is way better.
Water ice is proof of a higher power. Italian ice is trash. So we got NVIDIA's here for a long time, Mari. Settle in, baby boy. We for at least the next 20.
No. I didn't say it wasn't here, but everybody just really got on this NVIDIA wave.
I mean, it's for a reason. I think the NVIDIA story is an amazing story. Right? Forget the stock and all that. I think the story of someone being able to like see where the next wave is going and going all in on it is he had the CEO had cojones and he put his money where his mouth is and his company benefited from it. So I think it's an amazing story from a pure business. You know, for anybody's ever been to business school, you know how you always have to do like we have to go over the companies and go over different case studies. I think the NVIDIA case study is going to be one that's going to be talked about forever. It's good, not going to lie. You can't lie, man. Water ice is everything, man. You got to go to Transilli's on Hain Street, get you a cherry red water ice and a cheese pretzel.
It's actually on Belfort Avenue.
Haines and Belfield, right? It's Hain Street, though. Don't do that, man. You out of pocket, man. You disrespectful, man.
I'm just saying.
Y'all Ogons dudes always gotta, this disrespect the land, man. The land is Haines Street, beloved. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought the same thing, but Water Ice hit my boy from West Philly to me. Okay, yeah, listen, man.
The address is 5901 Belfield Avenue.
It's Haines Street, beloved.
It's 5901. Oh, so you're from Haines Street now? Is that
I ain't from nowhere, man. I'm from Mallory. I'm from Mallory, dog. I claim Mallory, man.
This is inside baseball. Y'all might not get it.
It's because we both from Uptown, but he different sides of Uptown.
He lived on the richer side than me.
Here we go.
Yo, those homes in
Did I know? Nah, man, you was up Ogons, bro.
A lot of poor crackheads, man.
No, you was up there with the chicks. I used to come to your neighborhood. No, man, I'm sorry.
The chicks was in Mount Airy. It's a difference.
No, dog. Chicks was up Ogons too, bro. Y'all had the women. I'm sorry. We can talk about this offline. But hashtag group economics. Let's get ready to our giveaway. Remember, you have to be a member of the village. You have to be a member of the village. You have to go to the village and send us your lightning address. You will get paid this evening. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Transillies, man. That is an Uptown legendary spot. Look at
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Car Wash Mark, who got a car wash across the street from there. That's my guy.
That car wash has been there for like forever.
That's my bro, man.
Really? Okay.
That's my guy.
Or was he a young guy?
Well, he's a couple years older than me.
Okay.
But that's my guy, though, man. Shout out to Car Wash Mark. He's a legend.
Is he the original owner?
It's family business, man.
No, because I just know that John's been there forever.
That's my guy, though.
That's true.
Pause. Shout out to Transillies, too, man. Shout out to Germantown, man. How about that? Anyway, man, you ready to do the giveaway, bro?
Sure. Are you ready?
Let's get it, man. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow, man. You know, I got some work to do.
My contractor just told me I got to be there at 8:00.
I got a meeting at 8:00. I told you about it with the black investors, man, looking to make a move.
Okay.
Also, I owe you some paperwork. I gotta get you some paperwork too. But listen, man, we got a lot going on, man. I'm excited. I'm super excited about where things are headed, man. Just super excited in general, man. Group economics. And by the way, for those that came here late who don't know, we have officially got our nonprofit, right? So By the Hood already is an entity, but now we have By the Hood Academy, which is our nonprofit. So, we can take, in the words of brother Ifa Tunde, we can take donations. We can take donations, man, but everything goes to the babies, man. So what we're getting ready to do in the nonprofit space is going to take us to the next level. And you'll see more of the work that we do in the community. I'm excited about November 1st, which is our next Saturday camp. But before we spin this, I got to say a couple more things too. Next Saturday, not tomorrow, the 11th, but the 18th of October, we will be at Enon Tabernacle to do a class for the youth of Enon. So I'm excited about that. And for those who know what Enon is, you know how big of a deal that is.
Jimmy got on a world tour with Muhammad, my man.
Hey, listen, man, I got us outside, man. The people love what we do and they're responding to it. So Enon is the 18th. October 25th. I don't know I don't know how what the sound is they make, but the Deltas.
The Rock.
What'd you say?
The Rock.
Listen, the Divine Nine, right? They all show us love, right? But they got the different sounds they make. I don't know which ones they sound, but the Deltas have us doing, and this is virtual, by the way. It's for the Frederick, Maryland chapter of the Deltas. We are doing a class for them, and they decided to also make it available to the public. So this is going to be super dope. Go to our socials. We're going to share more information about that this weekend. So it will be available to the public, and they want us to teach about how not to get scammed and build Bitcoin, real estate, and the tech sector. Talk about how to help our people avoid getting scammed in those specific sectors. Shout out to the Deltas. Shout out to all the Divine Nine because they always support what we do. So October 25th, we'll be rocking with them. October 18th will be in Enon. We got stuff in November, and November 1st is the next Saturday school. So yeah, ooh, there you go, there you go. I know it wasn't the school we or the hate fights. Ooh, okay, got you. Listen, man, I went to an HBCU, so I heard them all. But it is what it is, man. So got you. So I'm excited about all that, man. And having a nonprofit is going to take us to the next level in terms of being able to have an impact because we believe in impact over income, and we believe in people over profits.
All right, so we are going to spend. Well, we got 12, and I'm not waiting for no more, y'all.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's see who the winner is.
Ooh.
Thanks, Cookie. Appreciate you. And the winner is
Hey.
Ant, salute, Ant. Congratulations on the win. And it's funny because Ant just congratulated us, so congratulate you, Ant. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you those sats this evening. Congrats on a nonprofit. I used to for 2 different nonprofits, one large and one small. Yeah, right now our nonprofit is small because we just got set up. It's got approved this week. So
nonprofit is not small. We are intellectual giants, sir.
I apologize, brother. You are absolutely correct. We are intellectual giants, but our nonprofit is 1 week old. It's a baby. It's a baby. But we are looking to take it to the next level because we've had a lot of people say, I want to give y'all money, but I want to be able to write this off. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, but we are available, right? For all community events. And we do take paid speaking gigs too. Do not get that twisted. We will take a check if you got somebody willing to cut a check. And we can come do that as well. So
have to spend gas on everywhere we go. So that's going down.
No, think about Kamar. Before we get out of here, think about just the stuff that we've done over the last 6 months, man. We had our full camp. We did stuff for PHA. We did stuff at the Youth Study Center. We did our Saturday school. We did so many things.
Make sure you remember all those things. So when we get the website, the Brotherhood Academy website, we'll have all those things up there.
We did some talk for some of y'all biggest tech giants have brought us in to come talk to their people, and we had fun with that. So, we did a lot of things, man. I'm ready to take it back to the street, man. I'm ready to pull up in people's living rooms and just teach the word, man. Like I'm spreading religion, but we're gonna spread the religion of love and Black empowerment.
Well, Jimmy wants to be like Jay Morrison. He wants to do Saturday.
Whoa! I said people's living rooms. What are you talking about?
You don't want to do the corner class?
First of all, why are you comparing me to other folks, man? That was disrespectful, bro.
Do you want to do the corner class? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
I want to go to people's living rooms. I want to go like I'm selling Tupperware, but I want to sell love.
That's because you want to make some fried chicken for you.
That is true. When you go to people's living rooms, they do feed you. That is not a lie. That is not a lie. This boy just called me. You're wild disrespectful, man.
Don't make me pull your card, man. Stop fronting like you don't love the ball.
You want to be like Dr. Boyce Watkins then?
I do not. I do not. You want to talk about critique? I will do critique on that young man.
Oh, you can critique him though, but you can't critique. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's because he's actually a net negative for the community. But
damn.
I digress.
Damn.
Listen, how you gonna be the big sponsor of this big real estate thing? It flops. You don't take no accountability for it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
But yet and still, you wouldn't call me bored, or you out of pocket, man. I thought it was love here, man.
It's all love here, man. It's all love.
Yo, next week Jimmy will be asking for your grits and weed money. Listen, I can't go on dates with nobody, man. I can't do that, man. I ain't trying to get no trouble, man. Jim Morrison in the beach. See, listen, man. See, Kamari's starting a whole narrative about me, man. He out of pocket, bro.
Oh, Ant's out of pocket now. Jimmy Morrison and Kamari Watkins. Oh, man.
Yo, man. Y'all foul, man. Y'all doing us dirty, man. Congratulations, Ant. Congratulations, man. Listen though, go check my timeline, man. It's something that we used to pull up in people's cribs and teach them and their kids about money, literally for no. And all we said is, "Yo, give us a grub. We don't even want no money for it." So I'm ready to hit the streets, man. But I'm excited about the nonprofit. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what's happening in real estate and development. I'm excited about the people that are around us. You know,
I don't know. I don't know if I can just take grub anymore, man, because I think we're gonna charge so we can then give the babies some scholarship money, some start your portfolio money. We can't just do it for the. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting too old, man. I'm sorry.
I respect you. I respect that. I mean, listen, I just don't want any bread from it. I just want to give it to the kids, man. I definitely want to set up kids with savings and investments and all that kind of stuff, man.
And here's the thing, man, right? We want everybody to be doing what they can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can do something. Just do something. A lot of us complain. A lot of us come talk about the white man. I talk about the white man too, but we're going to do something because the question is, what are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna have to have two comments, man. So one is Ant, man. He says,
Yep.
"Pocket watching with JT about to turn on you, bro."
Now listen, pocket watching and JT is my bro. So we good. We good.
Also, he said, "Make sure we got ain't no stopping us now in the living room."
I have that play. That song is on our I got a Babies by the Hood camp playlist.
That's a funny story, by the way. But the thing is, though, for those who don't know, "Ain't No Stopping Us Now" is the MLM anthem. If anybody's ever been in the MLM, they played that music.
But let's clean it up now. What is it also?
What do you mean? It's a Philly. It's a Philly anthem.
Yes.
Absolutely.
TSP.
Absolutely. Here's the last thing I want to say, right? So during our camp, right, as we were preparing for the camp to come in, you know, Corey likes a lot of hardcore music. And so Corey's playing his rap music as the kids are coming in and Kamari's getting upset. So I told Kamari, I was like, here's what you got to do. Go create a playlist that's great for the kids.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened.
That is not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
I played all the music. So Kamari was playing his playlist. It was all clean. Corey was mad. It wasn't dirty enough. It wasn't gully enough.
That was later in the year, but yes.
Yes.
Well, that's how you also got the nickname Yes, Yes, Y'all Mar, because Kamari likes hip hop that they say Yes, Yes, Y'all Mar.
I love hip hop when it was all feel good.
Okay. Anyway, y'all, listen, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You know, we'll see y'all Sunday, possibly. And if not, you know, just make sure to stay in tune with us on the socials because we're going to drop a lot of stuff. Because y'all can pull up to the thing that we're doing with the Deltas. Because like that, again, that's available to the public. You'll see more content around that. And it's going to be super dope. That's going to be a presentation that no one's ever seen. It's brand new. So you haven't seen it before. So that's going to be dope. And you know, tomorrow I'll be outside looking at some property. So if y'all in the city and y'all see me outside, you know, and you got some deals for me, let me know. Also, I got stuff for sale too. So you're looking for an apartment, condo, whatever it is, holla at me. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Peace and hair grease. I love y'all.
Soul Train. Be great.
Black Queens forever.